Yo, 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 yo. What's up, everybody? Yo, this is your host, Demetrius with the PPP, Panthers Prime Podcast. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man. How y'all feeling, man? Yeah. Happy Monday. Happy Victory Monday. Happy Victory Monday. Let me say it again. Happy Victory Monday. Yeah, Victory Monday. Shout out to you all, man. I hope y'all having a good day so far, man. Yeah, man. Hey, Green 80. Yes, sir. Nick Short, what's up, man? Nick Short said, what's good, BB? I'm here to say Bryce Young still ain't nothing, and we need to draft a quarterback this year. Hey, I'm not gonna say you wrong. Shout out to B. Amos, man, for that comment. Said PPP. What's up, man? Joseph, what's good, man? Illmatic, what's up, Ill? Good to see you, Ill. Daniel Berry Sports. What's up, man? Chelsea said Green 80. Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. Bryce Young did his thing yesterday. I'm not gonna lie to you. He did his thing. He did what a lot of people, including myself, from this past week declared he couldn't do, and he did it. And I love it. I absolutely love it. I'm glad that he did it. So now we did it in November. There's no excuses, man. Let's cut this music, man. Let's get into this, man, because I got a lot to say, man. A lot to talk about. So let's get into this. Yeah, man. So, hey, good win yesterday, man. I'm not going to harp too much on the win because I've adopted the mentality of this, man. You know, we won. That ain't the end, that ain't the end goal. You know, it's just what happened yesterday was just a stepping block, the step stool, the first cornerstone to get us in the direction of making the playoffs. And that's really my mindset going forward. If we're not shooting for the playoffs, what are we doing? And I honestly believe that Dave Canellis is thinking that way. That's why we didn't have Victory Monday today for the players. Dave said himself, we're back at work today. And they were back at work today. So shout out to the Carolina Panthers for winning a tough, gritty, hard-fought game, a game in which it was looking very, very grim in the first half, especially how much energy the Atlanta Falcons produce in that stadium. If you have not been to Mercedes-Benz Stadium for a Falcons game, it's like a fifth wonder of the world. It's a fifth wonder of the world, man. So, good win. Yeah, I'm excited. Bryce Young played an amazing game, 444 yards of total passing, and when you look at what he did with the deep ball accuracy and being able to look off safeties and put the team in a good position as the quarterback to win, you got to tip your hat to him. Same thing for those wide receivers, Ted McMillan having over 100 yards receiving, Xavier Legette sitting around 80-something, and Jalen Coker being a dog and being aggressive when asked. Mitchell Evans as well. Jalen Coker, these guys, man, I mean, it Tommy Trimble. I mean, the list just goes on and on. Bryson Tremaine. Everybody got involved on yesterday, which is a delight. If you are a Carolina Panthers fan. All right. Defense did wonderful as well. Evero has been a man of adjustments over the past couple of weeks. He may not start off good, but I got to give it to Evero. He's been doing what he needs to do. And I can't do anything but tip my hat towards him, having that defense, come out here and be aggressive, be very, very headsy on plays and playing hard-nosed football, which is needed. All right. So, yeah. Now, where do we go from here? That's the ultimate question. SC Base said, don't need Bryce to throw 500 a game. We just need better complementary football from him. Nah, I agree. But where do we go from here? We're sitting at 6-5. We are a half game behind the Bucks, a Bucks team that has lost two of the last two. We've won one of the last two. And hey, what's up, Atlanta Falcons fan? What's up, man? He said, "Hey, PB, great game. Congrats on the win. Somebody show some love. Really appreciate you hopping on the show yesterday. See you guys next season." Hey, man, absolutely, man. It was fantastic, man. It was great conversation, great content yesterday, man, and I enjoyed myself. Thank you for allowing me up on the stage, my brother. Yeah, it's going to be. This is going to be something that's going to be cultivating over the next couple of seasons. Between the Panthers and the Falcons, 85 South showdown is really going to be something to witness, and it's going to be met with the same level of anticipation um, each game. So I'm excited about it, man. Next time I will be in Atlanta for that game. I'm not going to miss. I'm not going to miss another Atlanta game. I need to get that lemon pepper. Yeah, man. So where do we go from here? We're sitting a half game behind the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Like I said, they lost the last two of the last two games. We won one out of two games. And right now, if the thought process isn't playoffs, what are you doing? You have an opportunity to rewrite recent history, where teams, or even I should say Vegas only has us winning 6 games this season. Of course, I was the aggressor. I said 13-4. Of course, we're not going to hit that, but I do believe that this team um, has found a way to win. Okay, this is the third, if I'm not mistaken, game that we were behind and we rallied back to win a game. Maybe second or third game, one of the two. But I believe that there's a clear path right now to the playoffs. Is it easy? No, it never is. Shout out to the NFL for giving us one of the hardest back halves of football scheduling that they could have done. We have 49ers, Rams, bye week. Then we have the Saints, Tampa Bay, Seattle, Tampa Bay. 6 games left. To be honest with you, each game that we play going forward has to be playoff centric. It just has to be. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If we don't go in there with the mindset that this is a game that we must win, we got to do everything we can do. We got to dot our I's, cross our T's to win this game. What are we doing? What are we doing? Am I saying we're going to win out? I've said it before. I've said it plenty of times. I'll say something like that. But the reality is that should be the goal. Every time we line up on the field, we should have the goal that each time we line up, we're going to win. We're the better team. You can't stop us. And I'm looking at this San Francisco 49ers team that's down Fred Warner, that still has Kittle, and Brock Purdy just came back. You got Mac Jones, who was filling in for him. You still got the wonderful Christian McCaffrey, who I think is still the top running back in this league, barring he doesn't get injured. But hey, what's up, Tyree Ross? But I'm looking at this 49ers team. I'm saying, I'm not really worried about them. I'm not really worried about them to this extent. I think that the Panthers need to play the 49ers just like how we played the Packers. We need to be in their face. We need Brock Purdy so uncomfortable in the pocket. This is a game where Evero needs to do his big time his one of one. Because if we can come out of that game Monday night, our only one and only primetime game this season, everybody's going to be doubting us. Trust me. On Wednesday, when the NFL put out their predictions and stuff like that, I guarantee you there won't be one person that believes the Panthers will win this game. Won't be one. They pay the best when they are counted out. They play the best when they are counted out. I believe that's going to happen this week. I believe that the Panthers are going to be counted out in this game. It's going to be a Monday night game, bright lights, everybody, the whole world watching the Carolina Panthers play the 49ers. You're going to hear some stuff. Oh, well, they put up 400 yards and, you'll hear stuff like that. Then you also hear, yeah, but that was against the Falcons. You're going to hear stuff like that. Then they're going to bring up the Falcons record. But the one thing that they would never do is go back and say how many people picked the Falcons to beat us. They always do that. They never, ever go back and say, well, yeah, we picked the Falcons to beat them, but they beat the Falcons. A week later, they'll say, yeah, it was the Falcons. They're 3 and whatever. It's always that type of thought process with some of these sports analyst people. More importantly, Dan Orlovsky. Yeah, me and him, we have a bad relationship on Twitter. The guy just irritates me to my core. He said they play best when they're counted out bad. Yep, I got you. And S.E. Bay said you have to give Evero credit for what he has done with the subpar personnel and defense. I think we got a decent personnel grouping. I just think we had to figure out how to utilize these pieces that we have. And I think that they're doing a pretty good job in doing so right now. So, playoffs or bust. I think that there's no other way to really put it in any type of context to make a smoke screen, a smoke signal, a PDF file, an email, a text message. It's either playoffs or bust for the Carolina Panthers. At this stage, being a half game back from the Bucs right now speaks volumes of where this team has transcended from last year. Speaks volumes. And what's up, SC Panther boy? And I'm going to be totally honest. I don't see any reason why we should take any game lightly going forward, even if it is this New Orleans Saints in New Orleans. Even if it's the Rams, and I don't care how big you may be. I don't care how small you may be in anybody's minds. Each game needs to be met with the same level of intensity. I think that this week here, we're going to see a lot of that happen. I think we're going to see Dave open up his playbook and really give the NFL a taste of what they laughed about last year. Remember during the ESPYs? They said the furthest team from the playoffs is the Carolina Panthers. Dave Canellis wrote that receipt down. Don't think Dave ain't going to pull that receipt back out. Yeah. So for me, I believe from here, Panthers go out to San Jose, California. So fitting that that's where we actually had the Super Bowl at. And so fitting that that's actually isn't that where the Super Bowl is going to be at this year? It's just so fitting. Yeah, it's just so fitting. I think we go out there and we beat the San Francisco 49ers. There's no doubt in my mind that now with Bryce Young showing and proving he could throw the ball down the field, that offensive line being able to hold and protect them, I don't have a doubt in my mind that we won't go out there and whoop the 49ers. Links in the chat. Y'all can pull up on me. Let's have a conversation. He said he better PPP. This is prime time Atlanta fan. This is prime time. Atlanta fans was laughing at us because we only had one prime time game. They had many, but look at the record now. Yeah. I mean, hey, it's always hindsight is 2020. And you come into every season with the expectation that your team is going to do this and do that. I told y'all 13-4 based on the fact that Bryce Young kept us in 3 of those games that we lost, which were competitive losses. I know that's not something that people would even like to even say, but I got to be truthfully honest about what I saw. 3 games, and we won 5 last year, and yeah, those 3, that's 8, and with the addition that we got this year in the offseason, I felt like we could make another 5 games pop. So, yeah. Let me let Nick Short. Nick Short, what's up, man? How are you, sir?
What's going on, brother? How's your night going so far? How's your day?
Good, man. It's going good. Real quick, let me tell the people, if you haven't done so, make sure that you double tap the screen. Or actually, you don't have to double tap the screen. We're not in the portrait mode. So hit the like button, subscribe to Panthers Prime Podcast. Become a member. It's only $3.99 a month. And also help us reach that goal, y'all, of 150 and subscriber and chat love to the Cash App. Cash App is Panthers Prime PPP. Venmo is Panthers Prime 1. Nick Short, go ahead, my brother.
Listen, can we have an honest conversation, brother?
Well, we always do, don't we?
All right. So I know I'm Panther fan enemy number one. I get it. It is what it is.
Yeah, we don't like you.
It's all right. It's all right. I love y'all. You know what I'm saying? I love you. But the games like last Sunday is what pisses me off the most, bro. It really does. Because arguably, right? It proves Bryce has it in him, but it doesn't show up at all in the beginning of the season. And it's frustrating because, like, I've been a Panthers fan since day one. I want to see this team ball, bro. And it's just like I get excited. We have a good free agency market. We have a good draft. I'm like, okay, yeah, this might be something as long as Bryce holds out. You know, last year he closed out the season looking pretty decent. Let's see what happens. And he comes out here and gets goose eggs, bro. And it's just like I'm tired of getting my heart broke. Honestly.
Okay. So where's the honest conversation you want to have?
So my bad. I just kind of went on a vent here because, like, I've
Yeah,
been
it's cool.
listening.
Yeah, I was waiting on the question, but go ahead.
All right. So I personally think
Hmm.
we need to draft a quarterback first round in this draft.
Okay.
2 reasons. One is
Hmm.
going to put the fire to Bryce's feet, and two, we're going to have a backup contingency plan with because Andy Dalton clearly ain't the answer. What is your thought process on that?
Let me ask you this question: why would you think a first round pick for quarterback is wise?
Well, I mean, there's other positions of need. Clearly, I'm not discrediting any of that, but I feel like our two major flaws this season have been coaching and quarterback play. Well, you can't clearly draft a coach, right? So the next biggest flaw is quarterback play.
Why would you deem it as a flaw?
I mean, look at the Saints game, bro. Look at the Dave Canales coming out in press conferences saying, "Yeah, we got to work on this me to you connection in reference to the passing game at week 10." There's multiple clips and records of Bryce not being locked in, not I don't know. I don't know what the problem is. Cuz like he'll show glimpses. He'll give you hope just to yank that shit away next week.
Yeah, if you want Nick Short gone, it's definitely 125 getting Nick Short up out of here. Yeah, he got 125 on his head right now. Yeah.
Damn, PPP, that's a damn, bro.
Yeah. 125 on Nick Short head right now to get him up out of here. Nick, listen. Listen, Nick. I, I don't agree with nothing you just said. As a matter of fact, I think what you just said was the absolute, insane um media driven position you can have based on one game. Now, I would agree with you if Bryce Young didn't go out here this past weekend do what he did.
I
Um,
gave him his flowers for that, though. I gave him his flowers for that.
but
Look,
you
you
brought
came
up
out
but
here,
you, but you brought up the Saints game,
brother.
a game in
It's
which
a week apart. It's a week apart,
yeah,
brother.
right. I understand that. And what happened the week before that?
I mean, Rico Dowdle is what happened.
No. I'm just asking you, what happened the week before that?
Bryce didn't show up before that. What are you talking about?
Okay. Panther Circle, what's up, man? Yeah. I'm not gonna have disingenuous conversations,
Brother,
especially when the thing that we sat up here, including myself, and scorned Bryce about, he fixed deep ball accuracy, being competitive,
and
keeping plays going. Also playing with heart, being a soldier. That brother was injured on the field twice and never
I've
left the
never,
game.
I've never once attacked
PPP,
his
what's good
toughness,
with it,
brother.
brother?
I've
Hey,
never
what's
once
good,
attacked his
Panther Circle?
toughness.
Hey,
Yo,
Nick,
Atlanta
hey,
Falcons, what's
man,
up,
hey,
my dude? What's good,
I
my
feel you,
dude?
my boy. I know you're hurting, my boy. We here for you, my boy.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's trust me. I wish Bryce Young would come out here looking like he did every week.
Hmm.
Listen, if that was Bryce, I listen. I would apologize. Okay, I would nail me to the cross. Okay, but the problem is, I feel, and the stats say he's inconsistent.
Hey, but
I would
yeah, and we yes. So I can say this right here.
okay.
I've been critical on Bryce. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of us have, bro. But like I'm listening to PPP talk. He gave you something to work with, right? We what second in the division? We close to taking over the division. Like it's what have you done for me now, right?
Hmm.
What are you doing for you right now? Like he got you. We can't. Let's not do that because we ain't gonna say he got you above 500. But as a team, you know he's not failing us.
Yeah. Hey,
My
If
bad,
look,
you're a
Dub.
man.
Panther,
I
if
want
you're a
to.
Panther fan,
Hey, real
I
quick, I want to welcome this brother, man, who I met just this morning at 1:30 in the morning. He's a
Yeah,
Florida boy just like me. Dade County in the house, 305
that's
overlook
right.
Kansas
That's
City.
right.
Stand up.
305, baby.
God damn. Okay,
Yes,
okay.
sir.
Seven
Yeah,
two
Yes,
seven in this
sir.
motherfucker. I'm from Florida too, not
that's
PPP.
what's up.
Yeah,
That's
but
what's
but see,
up.
but see, you from Florida. We from Miami. It's
Yeah,
Oh, nigga, get the fuck
yeah.
out of here, nigga.
Hey,
what's up,
Y'all,
my
yeah,
hey,
dude?
boy,
How you
what
but
doing,
name, boy?
man?
Hey, Miami niggas in Florida is like Harlem in New York City. You niggas are
hey,
cocky.
man, it's like Atlanta on the west side.
Right. What's good,
Yeah,
my
true
dude? How
Now,
that.
you
What's up,
doing, man?
everybody?
Yes,
Hey,
what,
man,
sir.
what's
I'm
up,
maintaining,
Doc?
man.
What's
It
up,
was a
man?
long show yesterday, man. I think we were in that show for about a good 4 hours, almost 5 hours yesterday. That was a long show. It was a lot to talk
Okay.
about. But first of all, congrats on y'all win, man. I mean, that thing, I mean, it had us on our seat. We already kind of knew how it was going to go. We talked about it even before the game that
Hmm.
we were going to play good first half and then second half going to be suspect. So we kind of knew where it was. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been listening to your show. I've been listening to the fans, give their viewpoints or whatever about Bryce. But let me tell y'all something about Bryce. Bryce is that dog, man. I'm telling you. When his first year he came in, I don't know what happened with the OC head coach or whatever, but he was their that was their downfall. That was Bryce's downfall.
Yeah.
Bryce can quarterback. He is that guy. He showed you that yesterday, and the
Hmm.
way that man is composed in the pocket. I mean, and he didn't become. I mean, our defense when he finally started to play, he still remained the same. Cool
Yeah.
hand Luke. We were talking about it during the game. He didn't lose it. I mean, he didn't lose it at no point. I
Nah,
mean,
he did.
if the way our defense played, we stepped up, but Bryce stepped up too. He took
And
care
can
of
I
the
say
ball.
this right
He
here?
didn't.
I want to piggyback on
Didn't
what
throw
you
the
just said. It
interception.
was his mannerisms, bro, and that's what I'm trying to get
There you
Nick to
go.
see. His
There you go.
mannerism
There
is
you go.
different, man. Like
Yeah.
he don't look like baby Bryce out there. You know how
Yeah.
sometimes he'll get up
Yeah.
there, and be cheesing and shit. Like this time, man, he actually
Exactly.
looked like, hey man, look, we got a shot and I gotta be on my best ball.
Yeah. And the
Here's
thing is,
here's
he's a young guy, and his team is following him.
all right. So
The thing that's hurt a lot of these young quarterbacks in the league that's coming in now, these coaches are relying on their skill. They're not developing these guys. As
so
you if you look across the league, a lot of these young quarterbacks do not have quarterback coaches. They have
Mm-hmm.
OCs, but they do not
Mm-hmm.
have quarterback coaches. Somebody that can actually develop their foot technique, their throwing motion, what to look for on film, what to look for during the game, the game tendencies, stuff like that. They're just right now they're just relying on these guys court their skill. It was much like when we had Michael Vick. We relied so much on Michael Vick. We relied on his feet, his legs, and all, and how he was able to run the ball. But he did not have a quarterback coach at all. He had an OC, and that's it. They gave
well,
him a play. They said, "Hey, make the best of it."
here's the thing about it, right? I've said in Bryce's first year, I didn't like the coaching staff. I said there was too many Chiefs, not enough Indians.
Right.
You know what I mean? I said I wiped Bryce Young's first year off,
Mm-hmm.
right? Call
No,
call it
you
what it
don't, Nick
is.
Short. Stop
Yes, I
lying. No,
do.
you
Yes,
no,
I
you
do.
don't.
You've never heard me once hold him accountable for his first year. You've never heard it out of my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
If anything, I've always said I'll wipe that bitch clean. Okay? My issue with Bryce is he shows you glimpses, right? He'll show you just like this past Sunday. Man, that is the Bryce Young we drafted. But it's just inconsistent play, dude. And I've tried cussing, I've tried fussing, I've tried yelling, I've tried everything
Hold
else, and I'm
on.
just
Nick
over it,
Short.
bro.
Nick Short. Nick Short. Let me tell you how much of a liar you are right to your face.
Okay.
Damn,
If you
Go
PPP.
ahead.
if you did erase year one and you only went by year two, what was his record in year two?
Are you talking about before or after the benching? Because y'all Bryce supporters like to cut up the season.
I said, what was his record in year two, sir?
And year two was thinking of it.
Don't worry about it.
Wasn't
I know
like
you don't know. He won
it
four
was like
games.
five.
He
Yeah,
won.
four. Okay.
He won 4 games, right? Now, in the
Yeah.
4 games he won, that stretch when he came back week 8 against the Denver Broncos, we lost
Mm-hmm.
that game, but there was a different Bryce. Now, if
Yeah.
you're going to sit up here and you're going to tell me that you've washed year one away, all you can go by is year two. We had a bad game against the Saints, bad game against the Chargers. They benched him. So then you had Andy Dalton play against the Las Vegas Raiders. Andy Dalton played against the Cincinnati Bengals week 4. Then he played against Washington Commanders, everything like that. The Bears, bad. Bryce comes back week 8. He doesn't win the game, but he starts playing different. We fast forward the next week to the Saints game. We win that game. We play against the Giants in Munich, win that game. Then we have a bye week. Then we go on a 3-game losing streak, but a competitive one where we play the Chiefs, the Eagles, and the Bucks.
Mm-hmm.
And in those 3 games, Bryce Young had that. We could watch football all the way into the 4th quarter, which was something that we wasn't doing. And then we beat who was that? We played
Hey,
We
hey,
played the
before I
Cowboys
let
after
you go on
that.
PPP,
wait,
We
and
played
with
the
them
Cowboys
games,
after that, and we
hey,
lost.
with them games, PPP,
wait a second,
he
wait a
didn't
second.
lose them for us.
Wait,
He ain't lose them
wait a second.
motherfuckers for us.
Hold on, wait a
Yes,
second.
he did.
I
He
said, wait
had
a
4
second.
in a row. When he played the Chiefs, the Eagles, and the Bucks.
Yeah, I ain't doing that. I said, wait a second. I know you heard me. So yeah, I ain't doing that. So if you're gonna sit up here and you're gonna lie and say that you
Right.
watched Bryce Young's first year away, well, look at what he did the second year. He played significantly better down the stretch of second year. So I don't agree with nothing you just
Yeah.
said. It's a total
Yeah,
lie. And
yeah.
See,
you
I
know it,
don't
He,
look
he,
at
Short.
I didn't
I
look
would,
at the win loss
he,
records when it came to Bryce
mm-hmm.
especially when he came back from his injuries. I didn't look at the win loss records because I know an injury would change a player's mindset in any game, no matter who they playing against. But that's what I looked at, who they were playing against. And like you just pointed out, you talk about playoff caliber teams that he didn't do anything to lose a game, but he did look good in those games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, whether you won or lost, he looked good. So I mean, to me, and this is just on me going, not being a Panthers fan, is the fact that I'm blaming your coaching on that. I watched Bryce because I actually was like, why did we go after this young man? We needed another quarterback instead of us going to give Matt Ryan his big money. But your guys OC, I think that's when the OC and the owners and all that, they were starting to lose control of their part of the organization as far as draft picks and all that. Their game
It was
plan.
bad, man. It was
Yeah, it
bad.
got real bad.
Hunger Games
So
mentality here in the organization. It was
right,
bad.
right. So I'm accumulating all. I'm not giving Bryce none of that because that man came along as a rookie, and the way he came along, he handled it like a champ. I mean, and even to this day, he didn't say, "Hey, I want to be traded." Even when the coaching decided to say, "Hey, we're gonna bench you," that man stuck it out because he knew he was gonna be back in there. It was just a matter of time. You guys.
Can I finish?
And now that you guys have,
hey Nick, before you go, I just want to say this right here. I was with you, right? Because I ain't gonna lie, I was damn sure using season 1 as well. But after I started listening to people, you know what I mean? Like it was a whole bunch of bullshit going on. I felt like it was a goddamn sword fight. Tepper didn't want to look bad. You know, they didn't get the guy that we all thought they was gonna get. And I know a lot of y'all wanted to get Bryce. I didn't, but I had to lower my expectation. That's all I've been saying all this season. Man, I had to lower my expectations for Bryce because I was looking for this quarterback to come out and give us 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. At the end of the day, if you're a Panther fan, as long as we've been losing, we just want to win.
All right.
Well, the Bryce is giving you 200 or 110. If it's a win, it's a win. I went to my first Panther game at the Saints game, right? That shit left a bad taste in my mouth, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really did, bro. Like going to my first Panther game and seeing Bryce play like that, man, that was bad. But to see this game that he gave us yesterday, bro, that shit brought some confidence back, bro. Yeah. And you cannot really sit here and say that shit didn't bring some confidence to you. Like you hurt from what he did in the past, but the motherfucker looked good, brother.
Because I just want to rebuttal everything y'all just said. All right. And I'm going to tell you why I don't hold the first season against him. Because I agree. He came out here looking different in the second season. But the problem is, you just said it yourself. You had to lower your expectations for Bryce. You shouldn't have to do that with a first overall pick.
Let's get Nick Short up out of here. Yeah, let's get him up out of
here.
He's digging a hole. He's digging a hole for himself.
That shit crazy.
He's digging a hole for himself. He's one of these.
Even with the quarterback y'all got, you know, like for y'all definitely got to lower y'all expectations for Penix, man.
Yeah, damn so
for real.
Damn so. And see, here's what a lot of people got to realize too: Rookies going to have that one good season where you say, okay, we got him. But then it's gonna happen either that second season or that third season where they hit the rookie roadblock. It's gonna happen. Nobody's gonna stay, you know. I think even in the whole existence of the NFL, there's only been one quarterback that came in and was like, I don't even think it's been one. Because even Tom Brady hit that wall. So I mean, people have to realize that rookies gonna have that. They're gonna have that one good year, great year, and then they're gonna fall off and have a rookie mental block. And then that's when they're gonna start showing their maturity and start winning some games like you wanted to.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, Nick Short. You know, we're gonna talk to you another day, man. Nick Short, I don't like being lied to, Nick. Now, me and Nick have been on multiple podcasts, and this was last year. Hearing Nick Short say the stuff that he said, just for him to come out and say today that you didn't take into consideration his first year when all you did was talk trash about that man after year one? No,
I done heard it. Because like I said, even you got to admit, like, bro, I took that shit personal that first year. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody took that year personal, bro. Nobody can sit up here and say, oh, well, damn, you know, because I had other intentions. I wanted motherfucking CJ. So I definitely took that shit personal when he walked his ass in the door and was looking how he was looking. His daddy and shit on the field, had this all-star team. We traded a lot to get him, bro.
Yeah,
So for any Panther fan to not say that they took that first year personal, man, y'all lying. I'm sorry.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I knew y'all were gonna bounce back though. That was the easy. I knew y'all were gonna bounce back when y'all got Xavier because I was pushing. I don't know if y'all saw if anybody followed me. I did a whole show about us wanting to get Xavier Leggett. So and then y'all turn around and got T Mac. I'm like, oh my goodness, we're gonna have our hands full. Our defense is gonna be crazy lit because we held on to the guys that gave up so many yards. So I mean, when you guys got them, I was like, yeah, it won't be long before Bryce is back in the saddle seat. I mean, it was a gimme.
Yeah.
But you know, this is the first time I can actually say like we damn near
look at Nick Short. Y'all can keep glazing him. See, it's not glazing.
It's not glazed, bro. It ain't glazed, man. It's just giving a motherfucker props. Giving people they just do.
Yeah.
Give a motherfucker they just do. The man playing good, bro. Like he's not playing great. You know what I mean? But he's playing good enough, bro. He's playing good enough, man. And I can say this here to the whole NFC South. This is the first time us looking at as a Panther fan, my opinion, looking at the NFC South and matching our receivers up against everybody else in the division. And I can say, hey boy, yeah, we stand right with them motherfuckers, man.
Yeah. Actually,
stand right beside everybody.
Hey man, I want to welcome this brother right here. One of the best orators that I know on this YouTube, these YouTube streets, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Will Robinson. Will.
Chill,
Will, brother Will. What's happening?
Gentlemen, I was looking behind me to see if there was somebody else with me. What's going on, man? Hey, listen. Hey, PPP.
You in the seat, brother.
Hey, PPP. Hey,
yes,
PPP
sir.
in the panel. Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
Can y'all hear that?
Yeah.
What I hear is the Bryce Young haters digging up the goalpost and moving it 50 yards back.
Wow.
That's what I hear.
Hey, but Will, hey, we talked earlier, man. I feel like Bryce kind of bought it on himself, right? But at the end of the day, as a man, bro, I'm with him when he was winning, and I talk that shit when he losing. But I can come back as a man and say, hey, bro, like, okay, bro, you stepping up. We see change. And like, just be honest, man. Like, Nick, you keep saying this stuff. That's why I think you need Panthers counseling, bro. You just hurt. You just hurt. You hurt like the rest of them.
So what I would say is this, PPP, is Bryce Young required to get a contract now? No. Has he earned a contract? He hasn't. But what you can say is you can see what the potential can be here.
Yeah. Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
That's why I've been at Will since the last 8 weeks of last year. It's because now you've shown me that you will take the 50-50 chances, throwing the ball to Xavier Leggett. You got Coker. And what you did in Atlanta last year to end the season off was out of this freaking world. Like, who expected Bryce Young to go in there with the Falcons, knowing that they had to win that game and the Bucks had to lose, to go in there and put up 5 touchdowns, 3 in the air, 2 on the ground, and put up the performance that he put up. Now,
and then come back this year and do
it. Exactly, and then come back this year and go right into Atlanta, put up 30 again, and come out with this time he didn't have to get down the field a lot. I think it was 2 plays, and Tommy Kimball was 50 yards down the field last year. It was kind of him having to get the ball down the field or whatever. But I mean, you got to respect what you see. And listen, I was very critical last week. I was pissed with Bryce when we lost to the Saints. I was pissed with Bryce because you only put up 100 and something yards. There was no offense to be. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. No offense to be.
No one is saying you shouldn't. No one say you shouldn't be PPP. But one thing that I keyed in on, and I tried to explain this to everybody during last week, because last week I was distraught. So I'm just going to be honest. But one thing I keyed in on, and I tried to explain to everybody is blaming Bryce Young. when I'm sorry, when the coach got to the post game press conference, Canals got to the post game press conference. One of the first things he said is, when they stop the run, I have to have answers in the passing game.
Yeah.
So was he communicating to us that he did not prepare for that, or he didn't have it on his call sheet, or that he didn't trust the quarterback and the wide receivers and the offensive line to hold up to do that?
Yeah.
What
Well,
was it, right?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Will.
Um,
I'm gonna let you finish up. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think Dave is still new, because even in his victory speech yesterday, Dave, he made a joke, but he said, hey, I try to mess it up for y'all. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you see what I'm saying?
right.
Like, I think Dave is still learning too how to be a head coach, man. But
Yeah.
the one thing
Yeah.
that's
And
for
so,
sure is we're
yeah,
trending in the right direction.
yeah. Right. And so that's what I'm getting. So only thing I would say, like I explained to you during the halftime, I jumped on your live with you
Mm-hmm.
during halftime, is we have been so butthurt for so long, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we've watched so much bad football, that even thing, our frustration spills over into Bryce. Our
Mm-hmm.
frustration is during the Sam Darnold era, the Baker Mayfield era, the Matt Rule getting rid of Ace Boogie stuff, the new
Yeah.
ownership. I mean, it was, and then so Bryce Young embodies all of that because he was the first overall pick.
Yes,
We
sir.
traded
Yeah.
up to go get him.
Yeah.
So all of that Panther pent up shit is placed upon that one player,
You're
for
right.
good or for bad. It's not his fault, and it's not our fault as fans, right? Only thing I will say, and I'm going to use this, and I used this earlier today. So let's look at Bryce Young's receivers he's had while he's been a Panther. DJ Chark, not in the league anymore. Jonathan Mingo, where is he? Terrence Marshall Jr., I don't even think he dresses anymore. Lavisca Chenault, not in the league anymore.
Right.
Mm.
ISM, where the hell is he? Hayden Hurst, where the hell is he?
Mm.
Ian Thomas as a tight end. And head case, Dante Johnson.
Deontay Johnson.
Deontay Johnson is a head case. No. So that I'm not making excuses for Bryce Young. What I'm talking about is what our franchise was back then.
Hmm.
Will,
Now
before
you
you
look
jumped
at
up here, that's what I
uh-huh.
just told. That's what I just told them. This is the first time I looked at our receiving core and said, "Man, we match up with it with the NFC South." I just said that. It's the
Yeah.
first time,
Yeah.
man. We
Yes,
got a
sir.
confident receiving group, man.
What this receiving core remind me of? Remember when the Panthers was I think it was, yeah, right before they got Cam, when you had Muhammad, you had Steve Smith. This is
Mm-hmm.
exactly what it looks like. And one thing Nick has to
Exactly.
realize, whether Bryce was drafted first, second, or third, right? It don't matter. I think Nick would have been mad anyway. I don't know
Yes.
if he got something against Bryce, but
He does.
it just he has to realize that it don't matter what round a player gets picked in. I mean, this guy here, I mean, a player, you never know what you're gonna get in the draft. And that, my brother, I forgot your name, I'm sorry, but that's what he just said.
Will
All these
Robinson.
players that we pick, where are they now? Where are they now? So you never know what you're gonna get. Like most of our good players that we have on our team, we picked them fifth, sixth round, and I think it's like 3 or 4 of them that went undrafted, and they're starters now. So you never know what we're going to get. I mean, what any team is going to get. Well, I don't know what Nick, what his how long he's been a Panther fan, but he sounds like he just expecting too much too soon. He doesn't realize where you guys came from, and not respecting where you guys came from. And I think that's the first thing he needs to do is like realize where we're building from, and where you at. You're second in the division. I mean, you say you mediocre, dude. What? I would kill for us to be there, second in the
I'll tell
division.
you.
Yeah.
I mean that's selling your team short if you thinking they should be first. I mean, Tampa Bay is playing top ball right now, and to be right on their heels. Oh, come on, man! You know how many Falcon fans would love that. We
Yeah.
wouldn't,
Hey.
man. We wouldn't
And see,
shut up
that's what I'm
about it.
getting at is people. Hey. So, and that's what and sir, you're 100% right. I'm just enjoying the moment that we're in.
Facts.
And anybody can jump as a Panther fan would jump on a podcast and say the Falcons let us down because we wanted to expose Bryce Young.
Yeah. Yeah.
That right there showed me that it's more about your hatred for a player
Mm-hmm.
than
Yeah.
the love of your team.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That's a fact.
It's now inverted. It's now, I didn't say you're not a Panther fan. I'm saying that it's inverted.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all that,
It,
and so I'm excited. I'm excited about this season. And PPP,
mm-hmm.
you should see the video of me and my wife at the Mercedes-Benz Stadium at the fifth quarter. They got the little club that they hold a fifth quarter party in.
Yeah.
We was in that joker partying with all the Panther fans. We in there. Oh, it was beautiful. It was a magical day. It was a magical day, PPP. It's a
I know
magical
it
day.
was, man. Hey, I want to welcome Tri-State. Tri-State, what's up, man?
Yo, what up,
Nick,
fellas? How
what
y'all
up? What up,
doing?
man?
What's
What's
good?
going
What's
on,
good? How y'all
Tri-State?
doing?
Chilling, man. Nick, talk to us, man. How you feeling?
Lovely, lovely. It's
Yeah.
we surpassed our win total from last year already.
Yeah.
So
Yes, sir.
season is we right there, like homie said.
Oh,
We right there, right behind Tampa. It's unfortunate we lost to New Orleans because we'd be up in the division right now. We'd control our own destiny, but we still got a lot of tough games in front of us. We got to handle business. And hopefully we build off this confidence and this passing performance opens up the run game again because teams can't load that box no more.
Nah,
Not
they
after
can't.
448. San
Yeah.
Fran can't load
no,
that box. Not after 448.
Not bad.
no.
They had a problem with my background, so let me show them the Bank of America Stadium real quick. Yeah,
The vault.
Yeah. We flying over Uptown Charlotte right now. How about that? Yeah.
Up and
Ain't nothing
uptown.
wrong with that.
Yeah, ain't nothing
He
wrong with
must be
that.
drinking. He must be drinking motion sickness or something.
Yeah, man. I could do this one, but I think that'd be a little bit disrespectful right now. The broom with the,
Oh man, it is what it is. You guys earned that one. You should
yeah.
see
Uh-huh.
you should see the thumbnail I got for my next video. It includes you guys sweeping us. So I mean, you guys earned that. I mean,
Yeah.
that's bragging rights right there. You swept it.
Yes, sir.
You swept us. I
Hey,
mean,
y'all
we
think
didn't
y'all gonna
expect
let
that, but
y'all think y'all gonna let y'all coaching staff go?
we have to. We have to.
Mm.
And it's been brewing before we
Mm.
played you guys. So we realizing that our OC is not capable. I mean, we got a first year head coach that brought in a first year OC, a first year defensive coordinator, a first year quarterback coach, first year receivers coach, and then he expected to make a big change here with players that we've drafted first and second rounds. You got to bring in experienced coaches to get that done. I mean, he himself, he's been here, but he's not really like an experienced. No, he's not an experienced head coach. He's been riding coattails of a winning team, so and hasn't learned nothing. But the fact that he brought in these all first year players, first year coordinators, they got to go. We got rid of Jimmy Lake, brought in Jeff Albrecht, 180-degree turnaround. Offensive coordinator, he has to go. I mean, he made it so easy for Bryce. I mean, it makes no sense. I'm not Bryce for you guys defense. I mean, it makes no sense because I think you guys had what? I think all three of you linebackers were backup linebackers, weren't they? I think they were. Or two of them were
Uh,
anyway.
no, just one. No,
Just
no,
one of them.
we do a 4-2. We do a 4-2-5. So
Okay.
we did our green dot, which we consider the Mike linebacker.
Right.
Wallace was out, but other than that, Roseboom and those guys, he was in.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
talking. The guy with they got all the hair hanging out his helmet. That guy looked like a Pro
Rose
Bowl player,
Bowl.
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, he
Yeah,
looked like a Pro Bowl player.
Roseboom
I'm
was
like,
in.
yeah, we couldn't stop him about one bit.
Yeah,
Yeah, he was in
Hey,
the zone.
shout out to Ken
yeah.
88, man, for that chat. He said, Tri-State, you had a lot to say about Bryce. What now? Yeah, we all did. We
Yeah.
all did. Yeah, come on, Kenny. We all did. Yeah,
No,
we.
don't be putting don't be putting me. We
All
you
right, all
put
right.
place around me.
Well,
I didn't know.
okay. Well, I'll say PPP had a lot to say because I told y'all. I said I was going to be very, very critical of Bryce Young this year. Why? Because he showed me he can do it last year.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we shouldn't have seen what we saw in Jacksonville. You know, we shouldn't have seen that. We shouldn't
Yeah.
have
Can
been
I
there.
answer that, PPP? Ken
Go ahead.
88?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let me see it happen again. And I'm not saying 448. Let me get 250, clean game. Don't put the ball in harm's way. Let me see that. Let me get that a few games in a row. Then we could start talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
Listen, this is the NFL. Anyone could have a big good game. What makes a great player is consistently playing
No,
well.
that's not true.
Yeah. About this. Yeah.
Not
What do you mean,
not
bro?
no, not everybody. No,
Yeah.
no. And that, I agree with everything you said, Nick. Until you said any player can have a good game.
Yeah, of
Let
course.
me
What do you
let me
mean? They
explain.
got to the league.
When
You
you
don't think they're
look at
capable of having a good game?
when you look.
Let me ask you
No,
a
that's
question.
not true.
Do you remember Jonas
So
Gray? Let me
well,
ask you a question.
I
Do you remember who Jonas
so
Gray is?
you gotta let me finish my point, and then you
I
can.
mean, I wasn't
But
done either.
what I would say. Okay, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, do you remember who Jonas Gray is?
No.
Okay, he was the running back for the Patriots in a Monday Night Football game against Indianapolis. He scored 4 touchdowns in a game. Never heard of again. Like I said, anyone could come in the
How many
game and keep.
yards?
I mean, he
How
threw
many how many yards did he have?
he had like 180 if I'm not mistaken and like 4 touchdowns. He went berserk.
Hmm.
The only thing now is any quarterback capable of coming in and throwing for 450? No. But I'm saying like a solid game. What I'm saying is what molds great quarterbacks is consistently playing well. There's no point if let me ask you this. If Bryce goes out against San Fran and plays like dog shit, what did that 448 mean? You have to build off that. That's all I'm getting at. You have to build off
So
that.
so no. What I will tell you is this. So let me just. You make a valid point, Nick. But what I will also submit to you is this: when you look at, and I am no NFL scout or offensive coordinator or anything. But you look at that game we played against New Orleans, completely different play calls. Scheme was done versus New Orleans game versus the Atlanta Falcon game. It's completely different.
Hmm.
We literally, the first read on a play was a 40-yard down the field stretch to Xavier Leggett. That didn't exist week 10. So
You want me to tell
it
you
is a
why?
combination of why.
Because and this is my opinion. I'm not saying this is fact, but I believe that Canales and Bryce had an advantage this week prepping for this game. Let me tell you why. Because the Saints had so much they had such a great game plan. He knew Atlanta was going to try and do something similar and they did. They loaded the box. They had 8 guys in there and Bryce he was confidently taking those shots and it was paying off. When Bryce is making these throws, we are a very good football team. We are going to be a tough football team if Bryce consistently plays like this. Because our defense is going to keep us in
So
games. And Evero,
you didn't respond to what I you didn't respond to what I was saying. If he doesn't call the play, how do you expect any quarterback to make that throw? He doesn't call the play on the play sheet.
yeah, no, Dave
I'm
Canales
gonna tell you
does.
what's. I'm gonna tell you guys
Dave
what's
Canales does.
changed in
Yeah,
the NFC
I
South.
know.
I'm gonna tell you guys what changed in the NFC South. A lot of these old offensive coordinators go into these games thinking they can do the same thing they did last game. As
Hmm.
if you look at a lot of these young quarterbacks now, they go to the sideline. They go to the sideline to the bench. They don't go to the sideline to talk to their offensive coordinators or talk to their uh, uh, head coach or whatever. They go straight to the bench and sit down on the bench. The veteran players, what do? They come off the field. They got that tablet in their hand. They talking to their offensive coordinators. They're gelling. They're getting their game plan together. We're relying a lot on these young quarterbacks to do what they're doing now and struggling to win games. And we're expecting these guys to read defenses. And a lot of them, I'm not going to say they can't. They just don't read it as well as you would hope they would. And that's why a lot of times you see them struggling.
Hey, fellas. Hey, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to cut you off, my brother. I do apologize.
You're all right.
I got to bring my brother in. Hold on, man. What up, Red?
Well,
What's up, PPP? Set up, Will. You set up, Will. You set up in my pockets like that. But
man.
I'm much to do, but I'm here today.
Yes, sir.
Much to do, and
Yeah, hey,
humble
Red,
quite a
let me
bit.
read this money real quick, and then Red,
Yes, sir.
floor is
Yes, sir.
yours, man.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Kid 88 for that super chat. He said, "Oh no, I already read that one." Shout out
you read that one.
Shout out to Carolina Kelly. He said, "I believe BY9 smells blood in the water now." Yeah, he does. Red Swarm, Floors. I'm gonna let you take my spot. Red Floors.
Well, all I can say is seeing Big Will up in here. He just reminded me of the nightmares I've been having because I had all this preseason energy, talking all this noise to my brother, and it's just a matter of days or weeks, and the tally will be told. Some of y'all might not know what that means, but Will and I know what's going on. So. Yeah, man, but we'll never know fear. Unlike Tax Shicey wanted to think, Red don't duck nothing. That's not my style, brother. That's not my style.
Never
What up,
have
Will
been.
Matic? Hey, but that whooping yesterday, man.
Hey, that's the
Hey, Red,
that one
I
hurt,
know,
Will.
Red,
That one
I know
hurt,
that
Will.
thing wore you out. I know you took a good
Yeah,
nap after that.
that one hurt, y'all. I had 5 family members call me to check on me yesterday.
Yeah.
Damn.
They said, "Pops, you all right?" Yeah, I mean, I'm I'm here. I'm here, y'all. I don't know if I'm all right, but I'm still here. But then it got worse today, and this is
so
the
Red.
thing. Yeah, talk to me, Will.
How it get worse?
Man,
No. I got to know how
Will,
it got any worse.
Will. So Penix went out, and
Mm-hmm.
Kirk Cousins came in. So for those of us Falcons fans who have been watching our team, and when we saw Kirk play against the Dolphins when Penix missed the game, we weren't surprised when Kirk couldn't continue with the energy
Right.
and that he couldn't maintain the lead or put up any more points at all. We weren't surprised. But the thing is that I saw Penix on the sideline, smiling, talking to a player here, there, walking around. I'm thinking maybe they just out of caution, abundance of caution, not gonna let him re-enter the game.
Right.
But the news comes this morning that it's an ACL tear to the same knee that he had at Indiana.
Yeah.
So to me, I know that that's going to be an extended. Now they just announced IR because they know it's going to be at least 4 games. But Raheem Morris
He's
said,
out for the season, Red.
well, and the thing is, even with that, it could be longer than that because Raheem didn't want to comment on surgery or anything because he said they wanted to get the second opinion.
Right.
So, and typically a second opinion is when the agent, because the team's position has said one thing, but the agent might say, no, let us go and see our independent doctor. We may not agree with surgery. We may not, we may think that he can get therapy. Either way, it was bad news on Penix. And then to double that, Drake London.
Yeah,
and that's more important because without him as that number 1 receiver threat and option, we dealing with it. But Will, this was the biggest no news of the day for me. Not hearing that Raheem Morris had been relieved of his duties.
Yeah.
You see, with all the bad news that dropped today,
y'all gotta let that man figure it out, man.
No,
I was expecting.
Y'all gotta let
I
that
was at
man
least
figure it out.
I was at least expecting to see our offensive coordinator fired at 11:59 this morning. I mean last night. I was expecting to see that at least. I get it. Raheem can stay, but because they're gonna let him finish out the third year. Because we that third year coaching team. but I was at least expecting to see Zach Robinson on a chopping block. I wanted to
Okay,
see that.
okay. I'm seeing you, bro. What name you go? You go by Cowboy? What is it you go by?
Uh,
Okay,
yeah. I go by Cowboy E Man.
okay.
Yeah,
Cause yeah. Cause I know you tight with my cousin Dolphin them, man. You real tight
yeah.
with
Matter of
Dolphin
fact,
them boys.
that's who calling me right now. Matter of fact,
He know Red Swarm, man. So,
Tell him to
yeah.
this
come
is my
pull up
thing.
over here real quick, man. Tell him to come pull
Yeah,
up
Hey,
real
dog,
man.
quick.
Talk that good Saints talk. Tell Dolph Red Swarm
here
say
you go
what's
right
up,
here. He
Don
on the
cousin.
line.
What
Hey
up,
Hey,
man.
Dolph?
pull up on Panthers podcast.
Yeah, come pull up.
Yeah, Panthers Prime.
With PPP.
Hey,
PPP.
Red,
Yeah,
Red.
Will.
Let me holler at him right quick. I'll
Hey,
be right back, y'all.
so I just
Okay.
want
All
you to know that, I just want you to know that this off-season energy I'm going to have for you is going to be incredible, sir.
Well, I crowned you.
I
I
just,
crowned you already, and I don't expect nothing less, Will. Because guess what? When you put your word out there week in and week out, you stand on it. And Will, I respect that, man. I respect that.
I,
So yeah, I know
so
it's coming.
Penix have went through two seasons thus far, right? So they didn't put him on the field in the beginning, then they put him on the field at the end of the season, and then he played this year.
Yeah.
So, couple of things I can say.
Yep.
People can't say that Bryce Young isn't durable. He's a durable quarterback.
Oh
No
yeah,
one
yeah,
can
yeah.
say that Bryce Young does not have the arm talent to throw the ball down the field. Those two
I
things have
don't
been
agree with that.
solved.
I don't agree with that.
Hey, if you can't it doesn't in order to throw the ball 40 yards down the field, either you can throw the ball 40 yards or you cannot throw the ball 40 yards.
Well, and
That's how it works.
the reason I say I disagree with you, and again, I'm gonna be as humble as I can today and very respectful. But when we just talk football and the eye test, I'm not saying that he can't throw the ball 50 or 60 yards down the field. What I'm saying is at that distance, the safeties and the corners have time to react. Their reaction time is decreased based on the velocity that the quarterback is delivering the ball with. He doesn't have a powerful arm. I didn't say he didn't have the arm to throw the ball down the field. He doesn't throw with great velocity. And that is a fact, Will.
And so PPP, that's the
Yeah.
same sound I told you you was hearing in the beginning. People
So,
digging up the goalpost and moving it. That pass that he threw to Xavier Leggett, was Jesse Bates on the damn field?
yeah, Jesse Bate was, but he was on
Natron Brooks.
yeah, the pass
Yeah.
was on Brooks. Yeah. I
So
don't yeah.
what I said was Jesse Bates on the field.
Yes, he was.
He's supposed to be the safety of safeties. And he's supposed to be the Bryce Young diagnoser, right?
No, Jesse Bates is not
He's
our free
and
safety this year. Xavier Watts is.
They got
so
Jesse
Bryce
Bates
Young
playing
threw
more
a dot.
more strong safety.
Yes, Xavier Watts is always over the top playing the cover safety.
Bryce Young threw a dot, several dots, 30 yards down the field against y'all. So you can say velocity and all that. I'm not buying any of that other prognostication anymore.
And
Is
that's
he
okay.
durable? Yes. Is he
That's okay.
durable? Yes. Can
Yeah.
he throw accurately 30 yards down the field to a receiver? Absolutely. Those
Yes.
things are now, and he's done it it's not just one game, he's done it several games. He's done this in. So throwing the ball. So, but I just want to make sure that we just, like when you talk about checking the block on things on quarterbacks, durability, yes. Diagnosing defenses, yes. Accuracy greater than 25 yards, check. Has he played himself into saying a franchise quarterback? He has not. But you're
I got
constantly
you,
going
Carolina
down and
Keller.
starting to checking the blocks as we go down. Because you remember when you said Bryce Young has won 6 games in 148 years, or however many years you was telling me how many your games, how many games now when and the offseason come, we can say Penix won X number of games and X number of starts, right? And it would be a fair
Right.
comparison. Okay, that's all I need. That's
Right.
all I needed. Thank you, sir.
Hey,
Because
shout out to
give
Carolina
him
Kelly for that super
I don't
chat,
know
man.
if
He
I
said,
understood that though. But okay, my bad,
no,
PPP.
you good. Shout out to Carolina Kelly for that super chat. He said, Red, what about that high draft pick Rams getting?
Yeah, it comes into play
yes,
now.
sir.
It comes into play now because I mean,
So
regardless
the
of whether
next
we
thing didn't
had
matter.
finished in the top 5 or we finished at pick number 28, the pick belonged to the Rams. So you look at it and you say, did it benefit the Rams to make the trade? Did it benefit the Falcons to make the trade? I still say Carolina Kelly, the same thing that I said before. It's easy in hindsight to say, well, you would have had a number 8 pick in next year's draft. What would you do with that number 8 pick? Had we
Yeah.
not selected Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr.,
Yeah.
I believe looking at the Falcons and where our defense has been and what our needs have been, we still would have taken an edge rusher in next year's draft. The thing is, the Falcons made that trade to get their edge rusher a
Hmm.
year early in a bumper crop, which is what last year's edge crop was. Rather
Yeah.
than wait to see what comes out next year, they took 2 of them in
Right.
2025.
Right.
So somebody asked me this question this morning. I think Nick Tri-State. He said, "How does that feel, Red, knowing that you traded that pick and you won't have a first round pick?" I feel fine about it
Yeah.
because I look at what I'm getting out of my 2 young edge rushers this year.
Hmm.
I'm perfectly fine with that.
Yeah.
Um,
Mm,
Yeah. And
um,
here's the thing
yeah.
too, and we were talking about
yeah,
this
Yeah.
yeah.
early in
Go
the
ahead,
show.
Cowboy.
Yeah, we were talking about this early in the show, right? And PP, he started this off. You never know what you're going to get in a draft. Like for
Yeah,
us, our top players outside of last season, our top players have come from further in the draft.
yeah,
So with like Red just said, it benefited us to grab these 2 edge rushers early in the draft. Now we can go into the draft looking for something else.
yeah.
We have what we want as far as edge rushing. We still got to look at what we got in Bryce Young, not Bryce, I was going to say Bryce Young,
And Penix.
Braylon Trice, if
Oh yeah, yeah.
you
Braylon
decide to
Trice.
keep
My
him.
bad. Yeah,
So,
yeah.
so I mean, we still got 2 other edge rushers we got to look at. So we're not worried about that right now unless something crazy happens. So now we can go in looking at building that offensive line. We can go looking at another receiver.
Number 2 receiver. Yeah.
Right, exactly. So I mean, like now we can concentrate on all the other things. Now defense, we got Jeff Albrecht who can work with these young guys because I think 3 of those starters that we grabbed, 3 of those 4 starters that we drafted, 3 of them are starting now,
Well, all
and
4 of them
actually going.
started the
Hey,
season.
Swarm.
All 4 of them started the season.
Hey, Swarm. Random
So
quick question.
Billy Bowman has been in and out of the lineup, but due to
Mm-hmm.
injuries. But Xavier Watts, now, and I got you, Nick. Try to say now. There have been times when Leonard Floyd was healthy
Mm-hmm.
that either JPJ or Jalen Walker were able to play opposite him, and sometimes Arnold Ebiketie too. We don't talk
Yeah.
about Arnold Ebiketie barely at all, but he was a number 2. He was a second round draft pick. He's been serviceable with the
Yeah.
Falcons, and I think that they'll hold on to him as part of the rotation because
Yeah.
you need to throw edge rushers in waves. Very few teams have a Miles Garrett or a
Mm-hmm.
Bosa that stays on the field for 3 downs.
Right.
You typically want to keep one of them fresh so that their tank is full of gas to go after the quarterback.
Right.
So,
Right.
you don't hardly ever see, especially with young guys until they get their NFL bodies, you don't see a edge rusher just come in and play every down as he's getting introduced to the NFL. Also, there's a lot of nuance and pass rush positioning that they
Mm-hmm.
have to learn that takes time.
Right. Right.
So but yeah, man,
Hey,
yeah,
I,
I would never bite my tongue that we made the right move to take Jalen Walker and James Pierce Jr. And I think if anybody has played the Falcons and watched the speed that we bring, that we throw at an offense and at a cornerback, if they don't say that that's impressive, they're being disingenuous and downright
Yeah.
haters.
Yeah. That's it. That's it.
Hey,
The key to this
Swarm.
defense.
what? Yeah.
Real
Yeah,
quick,
try to say it.
I want to try bringing some humor into this real quick. Have any of y'all ever watched Breaking Bad?
No,
Breaking Bad.
I remember the
Uh-uh.
show, but I didn't watch it like up close and
Damn.
personal all the
There
way
was the
through. It's
funniest Atlanta Falcons meme, bro. I swear I was just cracking up for
yeah,
5 minutes, bro.
That was the
Breaking
dude
Bad.
Yeah, it was a Breaking Bad. You remember
was
the
making dope out
scene?
of the camper or something like that. Ain't
Yeah,
that the
yeah, the
dude?
scene. No,
Yeah.
but it's the scene when the dude in the wheelchair when he taps his bell and he blows up Gus Fring, and
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
the caption was me pretending to be a Make a Wish kid so I could meet
Yeah,
Raheem Morris.
I've been seeing that on Twitter today, all day today.
I didn't see that one.
I've
I
been
Oh
gotta
seeing
my
check
that
him
all on
out.
god,
Twitter.
bro, that
Yeah.
shit was too funny.
Like, damn it, ain't they gotten rid of this guy yet?
Falcon
But
fans hate that man
Cowboy, I
with
do
all their
disagree
might.
with you. I do
Huh.
disagree with you. I don't think that Raheem gets a third year. And we don't
Hmm.
know. We do know our owner.
Yeah.
And PPP and everybody has heard me say this before, that
Hmm.
I wouldn't be surprised. Arthur Blank is not an erratic owner. You know, it's not like him to fire a head coach
Right.
mid-season. That's just not the way he rolls.
Right. Right.
But I feel like yeah, I do feel like Zach Robinson should have been gone.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I also feel like that's on Raheem
I agree.
as the head coach. He should have fired him like he did with Jimmy Lake last year.
Yeah.
And he has waited past that, and I think that responsibility is on him.
Yeah.
And I don't see any harm in them going with an interim in Jeff
Mm.
Ulbrich for the remainder of the season. There go my
I
boy Dolph. What's
yeah.
up, third
I
cousins?
said that. I said that last night on Smitty's Morph Machine. The reason I say Raheem stays because I don't see us paying 3 head coaches. The reason I say Raheem stays.
Well, you do know that the salary of the coaches, and I know you know this, Cowboy.
Yeah.
That doesn't come out of the salary cap. That comes
Right.
out of the
Right.
owner's pocket. That comes out of
Right.
the owner's
Right.
pocket.
Yeah,
The
and that's why I
extra.
was saying because I in a by way I worked for Arthur Blank and the way
Okay,
he
okay.
operates and it's not directly, but I
Fiscally
worked for one of his
responsible.
subsidiaries. Yeah, so and the way he ran that, it tells me that that's not what he's going to do. Now I won't be a
Okay,
bit surprised if he does do it. I want
okay.
him to do it. Raheem and all his constituents, I'm gonna say it like that. All of them,
Yeah,
they need to go. I
yeah,
mean, you fire a position coach, you hold him responsible because he said something
yeah, man.
that you didn't
Yeah.
like. So I mean,
And even that was a swing and miss because the receivers production, Drake London has been tremendous, but the other receivers production has gone down since he fired him, man.
yeah, yeah, for sure, for sure.
What up, Dolph?
There he
What's
is.
what's
Yeah,
going
hey,
on,
I want to
fellas?
welcome
And
Dolph to the
this is the
stage, man. How you doing, my
NFC
dude?
South Round Table.
Man, I'm doing good, man. I appreciate the invite, man. Man, what's going
Yeah,
on with
man.
y'all, baby?
Hey,
Hey
Dolph, I
man,
will
Man,
say this, man.
Blue
Right
Monday,
now,
Dolph.
I love you, but I also don't like you right now. See, I don't like you from last week, but I love you for this week because I need you to bleep the Falcons.
Hey, look, I even picked y'all to win, bro.
Oh,
You
you
know what I'm
did?
saying?
he
Nah,
told
look,
did.
I'm gonna tell you where I was with it. I believe that the prior week, man, when y'all went up to Lambeau, man, and y'all beat the Green Bay Packers,
Yeah,
to me, I thought that was a statement win. I thought that was a win saying,
Me
hey,
too.
yeah,
we're coming out the rebuild to becoming a middle of the pack to a respectable team. You know what I'm saying? But to come back the next week, and listen, we in a full rebuild over here, bro. You know what I'm saying? And for y'all to now, it's not that y'all lost, it's how y'all lost. You know what I'm saying? And that's kind of how y'all been playing. Y'all kind of like a Jekyll and Hyde team. You shut out the Falcons.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Though you beat them again yesterday. My bad, Cowboy. I mean to
Hey,
bring
yeah,
that up.
you all good,
Oh, it
man.
is what it is, though. It is what it is.
I
Yeah,
mean to
We got to
bring
wear
that up,
that.
you know.
We got to
I'm
wear
trying,
that, though.
yeah.
I'm trying to keep that misery going this Sunday too. I ain't
Hey,
lying.
hey, look,
I'm trying to do
and
y'all a
look,
favor.
You
I hope
the
probably
I do
way,
y'all a
You
favor.
probably will.
hey,
Listen,
the way that they coaching us, oh man, it will probably happen.
How long have I been telling y'all what y'all problem is?
Let me tell
We
you,
all
Doc.
know
Let me
that.
see if I can hit it. Raheem Morris is the same as damn it, don't give me 1 second, I'm gonna have it for you. What's used to be Dennis Allen. Y'all used to say that Raheem Morris is our Dennis Allen, and
Yeah.
then the final sticky is that Falcons hate to hear Saints say the Falcons gonna always Falcon.
Hey,
They
I
That's
they
got
it.
one better
start
than
off
that.
looking good, hot, and
I
then
got
they
I
gonna
got I
falter.
got an image better than that.
What
If
is
I
it?
if I may PPP, I
Yeah, go
got one
ahead.
better than that.
Go ahead.
Share this one right here for me.
Let me see.
Uh-oh.
This is our
Mm.
downfall.
Oh, let
This
me
is
let me
this is why the Falcons are still falconing.
let me share this
This
Damn
is
it.
real
it.
quick.
Damn
Hold
it,
on, where
Step
is that?
Brothers.
Pull it. Here it is. Let me
They
see if I
Damn
got
can
it,
get it on the
Cowboy.
screen.
they got to go, man. They got
They
to
got to
go.
go.
Two of them
They got
together
to
don't
go.
make one.
They got to go.
Yeah,
God dang.
Conjoined twins.
yeah, they got to go.
Yeah.
No, y'all got to do better. Y'all
That's
got to do
Nah,
better,
diabolical,
man. Y'all
Will.
they
got to do
That's
better.
can't.
diabolical,
That's
Will.
the thing, bro. Look, I've
Conjoined
been a Falcon
twins.
fan. I've been a Falcon fan since 1978. Right?
Yeah.
They can't do better. It's not that they won't do better. They can't. I mean, look how y'all beat us.
You predate
Yeah.
me. I've been a Falcons
Look how
fan
y'all
since
beat us. We
'86,
didn't
bro.
score. Not we didn't even score a field goal against y'all. And we had a chance to, and we didn't score a field goal against y'all in the first matchup.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And it's
That
not
game right.
you guys. Look what Miami did to us. And Miami, look, I ain't saying no dog can't have their day, but it's like what I think it was Red that said it. It's not the fact that we lost.
Yeah.
It's how we lost.
Yeah.
We look
And
like
Cowboy Bryce, the sooner people allow themselves to say this, the
yeah,
better they will feel about it because it won't hurt so much. But you got to first accept it in your mind before
yeah,
you can embrace it and talk about it. Bryce Young is a Falcon killer.
yeah.
They can all the people who don't want to credit him with the elevation of his play when he goes against the Falcons.
Mm-hmm.
They just being ridiculous and foolish.
Right.
I saw Bryce Young yesterday several times. The way he smiles, the way he looks, he has a certain comfort level when he
Yeah.
goes against the Falcons. Now, somebody asked me why I think that is. I think it's his competitive spirit when he comes against the Falcons.
Yeah.
And I just, if I had to take a stab at where it comes from, just me. Something Will said earlier, where was Jesse Bates at that time? Well, Jesse Bates wasn't involved in that play. But I think that there was a die cast that the Falcons introduced Bryce Young to the NFL in a very unexpected way.
Mm-hmm.
Be the number one overall draft pick, come in with a lot of fanfare, to come into Atlanta, his first game in the NFL, and look the way that he did. I
Yeah.
think that he took that personally. And now every time he goes against the Falcons, he wants to embarrass them, embarrass
Yeah.
us the way
Yeah.
that we embarrassed him.
Yeah.
And I
And I
can
was
see the
telling them that
competitor
earlier
feeling
when I
that way,
first came
man.
on. Yeah, I was telling
Yeah.
them that when they first came on that Bryce, his confidence level grew in yesterday's game.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it grew. It grew to the
Well,
point
he
where
had
when
it in
our
week
defense
18
stepped up,
last year. He had it in
yeah,
week 18 last year, man.
yeah. And that's what I was saying is even when our defense decided they wanted to play, Bryce took it another level. He
Yeah.
went up more.
Yeah.
So I mean, if the Panthers fans don't have faith in him, man, I don't see how we can convince them not to. Because I mean, now he got weapons now. Look, he got Leggett, he got T-Mac. T-Mac, good gracious alive, man, that guy's a beast. And then I mean, if they get an OC that can tie his shoes, bro. If they get an OC that can tie his shoes, I guarantee you the NFC South is gonna be back on the map like we're supposed to be. And of course, we got to get one too, but that's a whole
Man,
Oh,
other
yeah.
story.
Hey, look at this real
31.
quick. Look at this real quick. Falcon fan.
What are we looking at, Everybody else sitting down quiet. That joker ain't got no voice today.
They got none. They got none.
Hey,
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 look,
hey,
that's every game for us
PP. I almost
with
lost my voice.
I hear it now, Will. You
Yeah,
barely
I hear
got a
it now,
voice
Will.
yourself, Will. Yeah. I know you was
Yeah,
showing
man,
out
it
in
was
there, Will.
crazy
Ain't nobody even
yesterday. It
had
was
to question
crazy.
that. I know
Oh
you was showing out in
man,
there.
my bad.
Oh,
Hey, Cowboy, hit the link. My bad. I didn't mean to do that. I was just trying to remove the other thing. Cowboy, hit the link again. My bad, Cowboy. I done kicked Cowboy off the doggone stage. My bad, Cowboy.
I
I
don't
ain't did that
know that.
intentionally.
That's how they got kicked yesterday.
Yeah, man.
I didn't do it intentionally, Cowboy. My bad, man. Hit the link
Hey,
again. I'm so sorry.
he used to it.
Hey, PvP, can I respond? Can I respond to is that perk buns or park buns?
Yeah,
Come
park
in, park
bums.
bums, park bums. Um, I wasn't until the injury yesterday, park bums. I keep it 100 with you. I wasn't until yesterday. And I mean, the team knew the risk that they were taking. It's not like the whole world, the NFL and college, didn't know his injury history. I think I give them credit for having their doctors evaluate him. I mean, we are talking about multi-billion-dollar organizations, and a lot of people don't understand the type of money and what people and organizations that have that type of money, what they can do, what they can find out. So I'm quite sure they did their research on Michael Penix. But regardless, research or not, the history was out there. Um,
Yeah,
I think I sort of rested on my laurels in that he stayed healthy when he was at Washington. And you know that he would be okay. But I would tell you if I answered that question today, and this is probably somewhat reactionary, um, but I expect that he'll be out for a prolonged period of time with a torn ACL to a knee that's been repaired already previously. That's
yeah,
not a good sign. I don't care how you look at it. I think if Park Bombs, if you are a Panthers fan, that I assume you are, I mean, putting a question in PPP's chat. What I would tell you is, I would tell you to consider the running back that y'all took last year out of Texas. What's his name? What's his name? Will and PPP.
Jonathan Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks.
Brooks.
Park Bombs. Similar injury, and it takes time, no matter how you look at it. The
yeah,
question is, will he be able to come back from it? Um, I, as a fan, I would
It's
want to
near
hedge
12
my
months.
bets
It's near 12
and that's
months
what
of the
I'm saying. Will
ACL.
either way, Will he ain't gonna be playing until mid-season next year at the
yeah,
earliest.
yeah,
Either
yeah.
Hey,
way.
Red.
Correct.
I would
Yeah,
sit
Red.
him out.
Right.
PPP.
I
9
would
to
sit him
12
out.
months.
Hey guys, I got
Yeah.
a special guest that's in the backstage just
Hey,
for Red.
PPP. I mean, listen, huh?
I got a special guest in the backstage just for Red.
Oh
Uh
Lord.
oh.
You need me to drop down, man, or what? Blue Swarm. Oh
There
Lord.
he
Will,
is.
I know what that
Two
is. I know
teams.
what that is. That's CJ. He done I got
Not,
to wear
not,
this, y'all. I got to wear this for an hour on his show.
Yo. I Red, I'm sorry, man. I had to give you a little bit of a preview, dog. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I put
But you
my
made
heart and
it look
soul into
good
this one.
though, CJ. You made it
Oh,
look
it,
good,
it
CJ.
oh, it looked damn good. It looked damn
Yeah, you
good.
made it look good. It's just the wrong color. It's in them Panthers colors.
Hey, it's in the right color today, though.
Yeah. Oh my God. This is a
wow.
Man.
talented brother though, man. I made a bet with him and I'm gonna keep my bet. I'm going on his show. Hey, you got the address, CJ?
Yeah, I got it. I got
Okay,
it.
okay,
I did.
sounds
I
good.
didn't get it to. I had it earlier. Forgot to save it, and so I'm gonna
Okay.
send it off in the morning.
Okay, solid, 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 solid. Okay, okay. Yeah, I hit Wiley up in the Discord because I knew he would be on with y'all, man. I wasn't sure if I was gonna be able to muster up enough strength to come on anybody's podcast today, but I owed it to PPP, a couple of other fellas that I'm tight with, man. So Hey, they
I
allowed
got
me to come on
Hey,
to talk all my crap. I said the least I can do is come on and get my full plate of crow, man.
hey,
So,
Red.
you.
Hey,
Don't
what's
duck
that
no
Red.
boy?
smoke,
Hey,
Red.
let CJ know. I'm just meeting him, but let CJ know it don't even matter about the color because it's the logo that count. It come in all colors.
Man, man,
It's
get
the
that
logo.
off the screen,
It's the
bro.
logo
You
that
hear him,
count.
don't you, Dolph? You hear him, don't you, Dolph?
Man, get that off the screen, bro.
We
Come on.
you make that black and gold look good.
Nah, come on. Hey, y'all
I like
already
that. I
know.
like that spin on that. That's all right.
I ain't step.
Yeah, he trying, CJ. It ain't working
Nah,
today,
Ain't
though,
no-
cowboy. I got to tell you, boy.
nah, step cousins.
Boy.
oh
Boy,
man.
that 450. I don't know. I still think Bryce Young accumulating yards. I don't know how many he threw for yesterday, man.
I
And
don't
then
It
we
was
know.
like
went overtime.
484 yesterday, wasn't it?
Hey, when they said we was going to overtime, I say, damn, he finna get another 100 yards, man. I say,
Yeah.
don't do it to him, man. We don't need to go to
Hey, Red,
overtime. Just
I'm
end the
not gonna
game
lie,
right
Red.
now.
Red, I said, well, dang. I said he had 200 right now. I said he might hit 3. Then he
Yeah.
hit. I said he might hit 50. Then I said he might hit 2. I said, oh my gosh.
PvP. When they went to overtime, I say this nigga finna have 500 yards on us, man. I say don't do it, y'all. I say just go on and throw the towel in, Raheem. It's over with, man.
It's
It's
Oh the
over
over
damn
with,
with.
man.
dog.
All right, cowboy, Swan, bro. Third
Yeah.
cousin. What's up? What's happening, baby?
What's happening, dog?
Come on.
Let me ask y'all seriously, bro.
Come on,
Yeah,
man.
Yes,
Really,
sir.
man. What the hell is wrong with y'all, bro?
You know what?
What,
I was telling him last night,
with
man.
the
I let Cowboy go.
organization, bro? What
We
is
we
really
talked
the
about
problem, bro?
if you can name every problem that we have offensively, defensively, special teams, administration, you name it, all roads lead to Zach Robinson. You name it. We all these 3 and outs. We probably hit a record at 3 and outs this year.
But my
That's
thing
gonna wear
is this.
down any defense.
Okay, so y'all saying Zach Robinson, right?
He's the problem, bro.
Well, I
What
didn't
the
say that,
onus
dog.
gonna be
That's
put on the
Cowboy. I didn't
players,
say that.
bro?
I didn't
No,
say
no,
that.
no,
That's
no, 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 no,
Cowboy.
no, 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 no. Because we got the same players
Mm-hmm.
that we had. These are arguably outside the defense,
Mm-hmm.
the same players that we had offensively.
Oh, it's the same offense.
Yeah, same
Yeah.
offense.
Minus the center.
Minus the center. And and also our left tackle. Our left tackle is out.
Well,
Right.
yeah, all
Other
season. But
than
I'm
that,
saying starting the season, we came in that way. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
But
Okay.
but when you see us, Dolph, when you see out when we play y'all, you'll see it, and you're gonna say Cowboy was right. I'm telling you, when you in the stands and you can hear people call this man plays before the huddle even break,
Mm-hmm.
that tells me you are predictable. When the defense is able to adjust mid play, that tells me your offense is predictable. When you have a 100-yard plus yard running back like Bijan,
Right.
who can't get 20 yards now, and people say, "Well, this offensive line is hurt." No, they're ready to scheme block, right,
Mm-hmm.
and still be successful. We held down Buffalo like it was nothing. I almost I ain't gonna say he didn't, but he had help calling that game. I'm thinking Yates helped him on that game. But
Well,
when you
well,
look at the play calling, and
Mm-hmm.
there's such thing as coming in with a game plan, but
Right.
it's like yesterday when Carolina kept bringing when their front seven or front six kept getting back there to Penix, and we
Mm-hmm.
still kept trying to go downfield as opposed to hitting a tight end or hitting a running back out of the backfield. Dude, come on, you coach Dolphin. I coach.
How,
That's my
So
game
so
plan.
so
You
so Dolph, that's
yeah.
Cowboys. That's Cowboys' answer. Let me give you mine.
All right.
And he is in my estimation. I can't say he's right or wrong. I can tell you where I agree and I differ in my opinion with him. I agree with
Okay.
him that a huge problem is our offensive coordinator Zach Robinson.
Got it.
He's a huge problem. I still lay the blame on Raheem Morris because it's Raheem Morris as the head coach, not
hmm
the GM, not the owner. It's his
hmm
job as the head coach to relieve those coordinators when they ain't getting the job done and put somebody else in there. That's what I blame and hold Raheem accountable for. If you look at Raheem Morris when he's on our sideline, you'll see a head coach that doesn't have any playbook, any call sheet, nothing with him. He gives total responsibility to his coordinators for each side of the ball. That's what Raheem does. That's the type of head coach he is. He put them in place. He let them call their side of the ball. But the responsibility of them falls to you as their supervisor and their higher up. So that's on Raheem. But I'm going to tell you something. It's not just a play call, as Cowboy says. We lack talent in some major positions. Kyle Pitts is walking. You seen Kyle Pitts drop more passes than is necessary. Kyle Pitts hasn't been right since his knee injury.
Right.
I'm not making excuses for him, but if you look at him when he came out of Florida, you look at him with the rookie season that he had, you look at him since he's come back since then, he's not, he should be, it's been long enough that knee is healed. Kyle Pitts don't run nothing like he used to run. But my problem ain't with his legs. My problem is with his fucking hands. He don't secure the ball. We don't have a number 2 receiver, period, on this team. We don't have a number 2 or a number 3 receiver, period, on this team.
Right.
Got you.
And the play call is predictable. If you can't scheme up enough plays to get Bijan Robinson 50-yard in a game, you ain't shit as a play caller. That's just the way I feel about it, and that's what I agree with Cowboy.
Can I respond? Okay, my bad. Go ahead.
No. You can't. And then after that, I'm gonna play this real quick. Okay, I'm gonna play this this mini movie from Atlanta. Go ahead.
Beautiful stadium. Look at that beautiful stadium. Look at that beautiful stadium.
A little mini movie.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right, so my I'm gonna be quick. My thing is this. Cowboy. In the off season, what did I tell you? I tell you,
you're right.
Y'all win the off season every year. Every year. This off season, leading up into the season, y'all had a number 2 receiver, a number 3 receiver. Y'all had the franchise quarterback, all worldwide receiver. Y'all had Jeff drafted 2 bookends that would go be the future. And look, let me just say, those 2 kids are playing ball for y'all.
That's a fact.
Those were excellent selections.
Can't deny that.
I see a lot of people jumping off the Michael Penix because he's hurt. Listen, there are some things you can't control. There's hurt and then there's injured, man. You know, the kid is talented. Like when you guys selected Michael Penix, a lot of people were like, what the hell are they doing? They just signed Kirk Cousins. Me, I love the move because I'm like, hey, you're betting right now. You bringing a young prospect in who's viewed as one of the top quarterbacks in this draft. Though you signed a veteran, who was your backup?
We didn't have one.
Right. We didn't have one. So you let him sit behind Cousins and learn how to be a pro. Right. So I love the move. My thing is this: sometimes we give up on young quarterbacks too fast.
That's true.
What we going through down here? It was split. It was Spencer Rattler fans. It was Tyler Shucks fans. You know what I'm saying? Instead of being New Orleans Saints fans.
Right.
So the thing is, you had people praying for the downfall of one player to bring the next player up. So Spencer had his bad game against Chicago. Going into that game, I said that was the most important game of his young NFL career. Why?
Preach, Dolph. Preach.
He had an opportunity in that game to solidify himself to the coaching staff and to management and say, hey, this might be the kid we need to build around.
Right.
He was going against who? He was going against Williams. All right. To me, he pressed. But then you come back the next week and you play as poorly as you did. It was time. It was time for him to come up. Now Tyler Shuck is in. And just wait. They're waiting. The first real bad game he had, they gonna be on. They already was calling for it after his first start against the Rams. the kid only had the ball
The
16
mighty
minutes.
Rams, though, Dolph. The mighty
Yeah,
Rams. What you expect
yeah.
the rookie to do in his
And
first game?
we only had the ball 16 minutes, bro, in the entire game.
Yeah.
What the hell? What the hell he gonna do in 16 minutes? You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this to say that a lot of fan bases, bro, around the entire league, we're so impatient, bro, with these young quarterbacks.
Yeah.
For instance, look at Sam Darnold now. Sometimes, and Cowboy, you done heard me say this a lot, man. Storm, you done heard me say this a lot.
Yep.
Sometimes it's not about where you drafted as far as your where you as far as first, second, third, fourth, fifth, or whatever pick. It's
Right.
about where you go
fit. Yeah.
and the environment that you go into, bro.
Yeah.
Whoever,
I said that earlier.
Yeah, the team that you go to, man, they got to have a vision for you. They got to have a plan for you. And then a lot of coaches, and I'm sorry, Chad, I'm gonna hurry up. A lot of coaches, bro, a lot of coaches are just stubborn. You know what I'm saying? They want to take players and put players into their system.
Right.
But if you're a coach, your job as a coach is what? To
Develop
play to
that
a player's strength. So if you know a player can't do this, or I ain't got enough players, enough talent to do this, but if I change my scheme up to this, the strength of the guys that I have, then we can run this kind of defense. Sometimes coaches are stubborn, man, but we got to give these young quarterbacks, man, some time. I think Michael Penix, man, I'm praying for the kid's recovery. I hope he recovers, man.
Because of the injury,
I think the kid is going to be, I think he's going to be a player. I saw him up and close in person. I was
when you
right
were
on the
down
sideline.
there you go at the Senior Bowl.
Yeah,
I know you were down there because I followed you, Dolph.
Yeah, at the Senior Bowl, bro. I'm looking at this kid. I'm like, man, this kid can do it all, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The kid's a player.
Yeah. I was telling them about Bryce Young. Yeah, I was telling them about Bryce Young. You know, like when we picked Penix, and that's what I was saying about our offensive coordinator, right? I mean, our offensive coordinator. You pick a quarterback, you got a system here already in place. If you pick a quarterback first, second, third, fourth, high up in the first round, you are picking a quarterback that fits your system already. You just got to fix the little tangibles, the little you know, he might have a little hick in his step or his throwing motion. That's stuff that you can fix on the field. But your system, you do not change. You know, if you draft that quarterback already fits your system. You don't make your system try to fit that quarterback if he played in a different system during his college years. And especially
you can tweak it some, though, Cowboy.
You can tweak it.
And I agree with what Dolph is saying.
Mm-hmm.
If he has a particular strength and you done drafted that quarterback, he's your future. You got to at least bend it some around what he can do. I'm not saying.
So tell me this: would you take a Ohio State quarterback and bring him here in Atlanta? That's a totally different system. That's a totally different system. The system that's being ran,
Cowboy,
that Washington ran
from college
is similar to the McVay system.
So, and here's a great example. Here's a great example right now, Dolph, and it's early in this young quarterback's career. But what's that boy name that's in Minnesota right now with Kevin O'Connell?
JJ
McCarthy.
Yeah,
that system is totally different than what he was in at Michigan. Now, is JJ McCarthy gonna be it? Nobody knows. But he having to learn a different system under Kevin O'Connell. But what we know about Kevin O'Connell is he runs a championship level system. And I don't think he drafted that boy thinking that he can't be what we want in a quarterback.
Right.
I don't think they stupid enough to do that.
I don't know. Time will tell.
Another one I want to tell you right now, and I ain't doing this. I ain't doing this to start nothing with Dolph. But I don't know if there's a better example than what Sean Payton is doing in Denver with that boy that they took.
Yeah, you trying to start something, Dolph.
Yeah. It depends on who is working with these boys, man. Go ahead, Will. My bad.
So can I just add this one thing? What I heard from you gentlemen is, you know, sometimes you got to exercise patience with your young quarterback, like your Sam Darnold or your Baker Mayfields and all of that. I'm gonna need all the Panther fans in the back to turn your ears up and listen to that. That's the
Yeah.
problem with our fan base right now. I'm not saying Bryce Young is or isn't the answer, but what I am saying is you got to let it sink or swim. You can't
Yeah.
call death at year 2. You can't call death if you see progress in year 3.
Right.
You
Right.
have to
Right.
let this metastasize and develop. That's a problem that we have in our fan base. It is pervasive. We have a loud minority. That's all the hell they can even talk about. They cannot see the sun anymore for their hatred of one player.
Yeah.
It's insane.
It's,
Yeah, y'all
and
go at each other. Y'all go at each other in a personal way over here, over y'all, over Bryce Will. And I'm
Not
gonna be
not
honest. I
me.
know you.
Not me.
I know. Well, I know you say y'all let Red Swarm come in here and stir the pot. Man, I be having fun, but I don't have to stir the pot, man, because y'all fan base already had each other's throats about that boy, man.
Yeah.
and
Not
Yeah.
me.
But it's like
Trust
Dolph
me.
said
Trust
though.
me. I'm
Yeah,
sorry. Go ahead.
it's like what Dolph just said. Instead, you got a lot of players that are like when we had Michael Vick. You had a lot of people that were Michael Vick fans and not Falcon fans, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
I mean, I didn't care. Like I said, I've been a fan since '78, so I didn't care who wore that
They
jersey.
come and go. They
If
come and
you
go.
are
They
if you
come and
wore the
go,
Falcon
cowboy.
jersey, I am your fan. As long as you wore that jersey, that red and black. I mean, through and through. I didn't care who
But
you were, whether you was good or bad. But like you said, you got some people
that's not.
that
But
like
that's not.
certain players more than
I
the
will
other.
tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. There are. I'm willing to bet I'm willing to bet big money on this.
Hmm.
There are not a lot of Bryce Young only fans that are currently Panther fans. It doesn't
Wow.
exist, and here's why. There was no instant success with Bryce Young.
Yeah.
Why would they just
Yeah.
be a Bryce Young fan? There were people that were Cam Newton fans and not Panther fans.
Right. Right.
Yeah,
Yeah. My
But
son was one of them.
the Bryce,
yeah. I'm one of them too. I'm
I'm
one of
just
them
making
too.
sure that
I ain't
I, I,
tripping.
I just want to make
I'm
sure that I
still a Cam
clarify
Newton
that.
fan.
I
Yeah.
just want to make sure I clarify that.
Yeah.
Ace Boogie money is no good in both North and South Carolina. But
Well, well.
the
He
only
College
thing I'm
Park
saying
all
is,
day, every day, forever. He College Park. You hear? I ain't see. You don't hear no G in there at all. He College Park for life. So
Yeah.
long as he College Park for life, I'm down with him for life, and that's where it stand right there when
okay,
it come to Ace
what I
Boogie.
mean, there's plenty of players that are Carolina Panther players that are from Georgia, right?
Yeah.
So I
Yeah,
Yeah.
mean, I
yeah,
got that.
One
There's a
live.
but
yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, but I mean, all I'm saying is no one wants to take an appetite suppressant when it comes to developing quarterbacks.
Well said, Will.
I want to see nine on nine crime for the next 10 seasons. I
And you
want
have
Penix
said that.
in
You have said that. Yep.
Penix. I want Penix knee to be okay. Can you imagine the heavyweight match that will be if they have week 1 Carolina versus Atlanta in Mercedes-Benz Stadium?
It'd be nice.
Yeah.
It'd be nice.
It's gonna be a heavyweight fight. That will be a heavyweight fight because y'all gonna be like, I don't give a damn. Y'all gonna beat
Yeah.
these goddamn Carolina Panthers. Fuck all of that. That's the way it would be, right?
Yeah.
Nine on
Yeah.
nine
Yeah,
crime. I
buddy.
want to be able to see that.
Yeah.
So, I cannot tell you that my quarterback is going to be that for the next 10 seasons. I don't know yet,
Right.
but I'm not willing to
Right.
give up right now on the
You,
experiment.
That's a
mhm.
fact. That's a
Well,
fact.
the game has really changed now because you don't have those long tenure quarterbacks anymore that much. Because you got people that, like you said earlier, Will, they give up on these young guys. I think Will Dolph just said it too. That you got a lot of people, teams that give up on these young quarterbacks. Like for real, they give them 1 or 2 years to see what kind of progress they're making. Then they make a decision on whether or not they're going after another quarterback or they're going to get a veteran quarterback to back
Exactly.
that player up. So I mean,
And what's the franchises that do that? The Cleveland Browns of the world,
yeah,
Yeah.
the Jets of the world, the
yeah,
Giants of the world. Those
yeah,
are teams that do that, right? I
right,
don't
right.
want to be that team. I would much rather. Can you imagine if we take Bryce Young to the 5th year option and he plays fairly, gets us to the playoffs?
Right.
Well, I'm inking him for another solid 2-year contract because I need
Of
to
course.
play this out.
Yeah. Makes
I need
Yeah.
to
sense.
play this out, right?
Yeah. Makes sense.
But there are people right now, and I'm talking about just various fan bases, not just the Carolina fan base,
Yeah.
but various fan bases to you gentlemen's point. They'll let him play 2 seasons just like they let Sam Darnold walk after year 3.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
They
I
And
thought
benched
that
look
him
was
at
in
him
year
crazy.
now.
4 and
Yeah.
traded him to us on year 5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had him year 4 and year 5 of his contract.
Right. Right.
Hey, let
And
me
we
I
let him
see
go like
3P
idiots.
get this.
3P itching to play this movie, y'all. So
Yeah.
let's go ahead and let him get this out
Okay,
his
sorry,
blood. I
PPP.
already see where he's going with it.
I think.
Hey, Dolph, I know,
I've
and I
already
don't know,
watched it,
Will.
PPP.
Hey, PvP, can I please say this real quick?
Yeah.
I
Go
got to
ahead. Go
tell
ahead,
my
man.
boy Dolph something because there ain't been a chance, to get up on the show or anything lately, man. But Dolph, this ain't
Yes,
coming
sir.
out of pity. This ain't coming out of pity for myself. It ain't coming out of none of that. But I'm gonna tell you something, Dolph. I'm expecting for y'all to embarrass us because you know how a rivalry go. I'm
Right.
expecting for y'all to embarrass us on Sunday because Drake ain't going. And Bijan gonna run his heart out, but we gonna have zero passing game if you've been watching Kirk Cousins, man. Y'all know how the rivalry goes with y'all. I just wanted to say this as a quick side note before you play this movie PPP.
I'm
Is
gonna
that
respond. I'm gonna respond to that too.
Dolph? I'm fully expecting to come down there and have
Yeah.
New Orleans put belt the ass
Man,
on us on
say,
Sunday,
say,
man.
you
Yeah.
ain't buttering me up, bro. You
Hey,
ain't
I ain't
look,
buttering
trying to
me
do
up.
that. I ain't trying
all
to
the
do that,
Saints got to
Dolph.
do really.
I
All
ain't
the
trying to do
Saints got
that,
to do is
Dolph.
play Tyson Hill, and they already beat us. So I mean, we can't stop
Oh
Tyson.
yeah,
I don't
Taysom
whether he on
Hill. Yeah, he
whether he
like
on
Bryce
crutches
Young
or
to
not.
Yeah,
us.
he's a
Yeah,
Falcon killer. The Falcon
yeah.
killer.
He like
Yeah,
Bryce to us.
watch
Yeah,
he play.
Oh
He'll
yeah,
come back
he
on
gonna punch
crutches.
us in. He gonna
let's
punch us in the mouth.
let's watch
Yeah.
this wonderful movie, man.
Yeah, PPP,
Yeah.
roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's do
Oh, know about beautiful.
It is the 62nd meeting all time between these I-85 rivals, the Panthers
What's the
and the
record?
Falcons. In Carolina today will try to do something it's only done twice previously. What are we really sacrifice, baby? We're going to put the work in. Yeah. What are we really sacrifice today? What are we really dominate today? Come on, man. I think George Lee and the book say go for it here. It's about fourth and about a yard and a half. Here's the snap. Fake to Rico. Bryce moves the pocket, throws over the middle. Wide open. Leggett dragging tacklers all the way inside the 25 to the 20-yard line. He took A.J. Terrell for a ride. Here's the snap. Bryce fakes to Rico, throws to Tet near the goal line. Tet fighting across the goal line for a Panthers touchdown.
They're all tied up here in Atlanta, 7-7 after that Falcons touchdown. This Panthers offense looking to keep things rolling.
Here's the snap. Here's the blitz, and Bryce is sacked. And Bryce is down.
Yeah, he's down.
Young is down.
You really don't see him ever. He's in some pain.
And Bryce Young is in the Panthers huddle. Here's the snap. Fake to Chuba. Bryce steps up. Fires over the middle. Caught by McMillan. He's got the 45. Angles near side. Across midfield. Into Atlanta territory. And ducks out of bounds at the Falcon 30. A 29-yarder for Ryan Fitzgerald. The snap, the kick. It is good. And the rookie puts it through. Your score, 21-10. Panthers trail. 25 seconds to go in the opening half. Well, the Panthers do get the ball here to begin the third quarter. The snap. Fake to Rico. Young backpedal. Steps up. Avoids the rush. Throws downfield. He's got Coker across the 40-yard line of Atlanta for a first down all the way to the 36.
Well, notice how often you
Bryce
see
the
number
snap. Time
35
of the
in these
pocket. Going
videos.
deep. Down the left side for Leggett. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Carolina. You wanted the big play. You got the big play.
That's old Brooks, wasn't it?
Was that a
There
48-yard
is something
pass?
about this
Yeah,
building
Natron
that has
Brooks.
brought out the best. Fitzgerald with a line drive kick. It's short, juggled by Brooks.
Yeah.
Ball is out. It is loose.
We got it. We got
Carolina football.
it. Princely.
Field goal try from 34. Fitzgerald drives the leg, splits the uprights. His second field goal. All of a sudden, it's the Panthers, 12 unanswered since Bryce Young entered the league in 2023. He's tied for first in the NFL with 9 game-winning drives. Blitz off the edge. Young checks down to Dowdle. He gets a block upfield. Rico's got the 30, 25-20, far sideline, tiptoeing the sideline. Young looking around, looking. He'll take off and run. Now throws toward the end zone. McMillan, left corner, makes the catch. Touchdown, Carolina.
Look how that man confidence just kept growing.
Throwing right. McMillan. No, that's Coker. He's open. He makes the catch. The conversion is good. It's 27-24. The snap. The hold by Pinion. Gonzalez kicks it away. It is up, and it's good. We're tied at 27, and we've got overtime. Carolina with the football. All they need is a field goal. Young the snap. Has time. Throws to Tremble. Makes the catch at the 35. Stiff on 40. Has room. There goes Tommy. Down the right sideline across midfield. He's got the 30, the 20. Tommy Tremble with the thunder. In the makeable range. JJ the snap. Mark puts it down. Fitzgerald swings the leg. The kick is good. And the Panthers walk it off in overtime again in Atlanta.
Hey, PPP.
Hold on, wait 1 second. Wait 1 second.
Yeah.
Look at Bryce. Hey, Red. Look at him. Look at him.
He's happy, man. He won the game. That was a nice video, man. I like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like it, but it was put together nicely.
Hey, look. I ain't giving PPP no props, man. PPP did that to see how we were gonna react to that, man. PPP couldn't wait to drive that home.
I mean, it was a good game. It was an overtime game. I mean,
hey, but look though, people got to realize too, and I hope Nick's still watching this if he's still on. How he orchestrated it. This is a typical Falcons Carolina matchup. Yeah, he'll come back and see you. But this is a typical Carolina Falcon game. Games are always close.
Typical.
It's no more than a touchdown separation between the two if you look at the past games between these two. But it's like I said, it's how we lost. That's what got me, man. Congrats on y'all win. That's how we lost.
Remember a game week 3.
You know Atlanta. Yeah. You know Atlanta. You know we ain't never forgave y'all for that goddamn ruining our perfect season. I haven't forgiven y'all for that. I haven't forgiven y'all.
Hey man, y'all got your revenge though.
We needed that, Will, because we took that, and after that, hey, it was game on, man. We ran through everybody else, man, until we got to the Broncos.
Man, we could have lost. We could have lost to we could have lost to the Cardinals and regular season somebody, but we lost to the Falcons.
At least we in the same division, man. At least we in the same division.
But then we got to look at y'all ugly face twice a year with that stink.
But now we got to look at y'all ugly face.
And then I still ain't forgiving y'all for that Mr. 300 game. You think I forgot about
Julio
that?
Jones
I ain't forget about that, bro. Do y'all remember that game when Michael Vick came back from injury and then just obliterated us on Monday Night Football? Y'all remember? I have a long history of distrust of the Atlanta Falcons franchise.
Will, not even that one. PJ Walker, 60-something yard pass.
Oh, man.
14 seconds left. we got. Hey, hold on, Dolph. I ain't done. The playoff game between y'all and us. Y'all knew that was not. You know that was not intentional grounding. You knew that. You knew it wasn't intentional grounding.
How about the Saints brought a goddamn fog machine to our stadium in our locker room and had a party? Oh, bro. I have to strong.
Hey, Will, I call him Tyler Sal. Yeah, I don't call him Sugar. His name is Tyler Sal. Yeah,
you know what? So all I got to say is I got a lot of scar tissue. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Hey, it wouldn't be a rivalry. It wouldn't be a rivalry if it didn't go down like that.
Hey, Will,
but y'all got us on that one because y'all won up. Y'all swept us, so y'all won up.
Don't worry about it. We done knocked the lemon pepper wet off Atlanta. We gonna go down to the bayou and knock a crawfish out their back. Just wait.
I hear you.
Hey, dog.
That's like we tamed them kitty cats.
I haven't visited y'all channel before. So I'm gonna go ahead and sub up to your channel. I haven't heard any of your content. I need a good 49er content guy. And then I know I'm about to drop off a Red Swarm. I want to thank you, man. because
Well, you're welcome to my money, Will.
the resources that you're going to provide me is actually paying for me and my brother's ticket to the Saints game,
Boy,
and
you so
Wow.
you
wrong
know,
for that.
and
You
we
so wrong for
appreciate
that,
that,
Will.
Yeah,
man.
man.
You
Come on,
so
hey,
wrong for
Will,
that,
look,
Will.
And
come
it
on down, bro.
it
You and
actually
your
covers
brother,
both
come
our
on
tickets
down, bro.
and both our hotel accommodations.
Yeah,
So I
Well,
y'all
Will,
appreciate
enjoy
that,
at
Wow.
man.
yours,
least
man. Enjoy yourself.
honors and bring them back some raccoons from New Orleans. Do that.
Will, let me say as seriously and humbly as I can say this, you ain't welcome. So there you go.
Hey, you remember, as soon as we lost in Jacksonville, I paid you immediately.
Oh, it won't be
Because
no.
I
It
didn't
won't
want to
be
hear
no
your mouth.
static. It won't
No,
be no
no, because I didn't
static.
want to hear your mouth. I was in pain. I ain't want to hear it.
I hear you. I
You
hear
you talking about doubling
you.
nothing, tripling nothing. I ain't doubling or ain't tripling nothing. I'm cashing out right in.
He sure said it, man. He said it. He said I'm pushing my chips in. He sure said it,
Oh
man.
man.
Hey,
Hey,
but
hey, but I got
PPP,
to
real
take off,
quickly, Will.
guys.
I know
But
you got to go. I know you got to
mhm,
go. I'm gonna say this just as a thought. Just as a thought. Now, Dolph don't have to agree with this, nor does Cowboy. But I think in reality, we know that neither of our two teams is
Three.
standing in the way of what y'all have left to accomplish in the division.
Well, Dolph,
You
Dolph
know,
to a certain extent. Yeah, we still got to
well,
play
no,
him.
no, PPP. Even if y'all lose that game to the Saints, and it's a possibility because y'all got to go down there. Your real challenge when you look in the standings and look at where you are, your real challenge is the Buccaneers. Now
Mm-hmm.
we haven't talked about them tonight, but
They're the standard.
I, yeah, they are, and I can tell you this: they're not going to let go of their stranglehold on the NFC South without a fight.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
telling you that
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
They're not.
yeah. We're gonna take it from them. Yeah, we're gonna take it. Red,
Well,
That's what's
remember,
PPP,
up.
what I'm gonna tell you,
remember in the off
PPP,
season, Red, I kept saying this. I said
PPP,
it's
what
gonna
I'm gonna
come
tell
down
you
to the
is
Bucks
what I'm
and the
PPP. What
Panthers.
I'm gonna tell you is you're gonna have to take it from them.
Oh yeah, we're
Yeah,
gonna take it. We're gonna snatch it just like
yeah.
we snatched Michael Penix's do rag off. Yeah, we're gonna do that.
Oh,
Well, all that's fun,
oh,
and good, all that's fun and good for laughs. But what I'm telling you is you're gonna have to take it from Tampa Bay.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
Oh yeah,
that's the
yeah.
type of team they are. That's the type of coach that Todd Bowles is, and that's the type of quarterback that
Yeah,
Baker
there you
Baker
go.
Mayfield
Mayfield.
is.
but you know
Let's
what,
say,
Red? When we
man,
played
the
them
dog,
last
bro.
year in Charlotte,
He a dog,
you know
Dolph.
that's the game that me and you kind of fell out on, and
Yeah,
I was real hurt that game because we had
that one
that
hit
game
you
won.
hard, PPP.
Man, red. I about cried, red. I about cried. And then Bucky with your girl with her nice self, her wonderful self in the chat
A
saying,
good
yeah.
godly young woman. Yeah.
She like, it's
just
okay,
so
PPP.
kind, just so kind.
Yes.
It's
Showtime.
okay, PPP. Leave me alone, Bucky with your girl. God dang. But
And
yeah, man.
y'all know me, I was pissing him off. He
Yeah,
said,
yeah.
"I'm
Oh,
cool with
oh
you,
yeah.
Red." He knocked me out the link and everything, man. I say I should have known better and been more respectful than that. I shouldn't have come at my boy like that, man. So
Hey,
Hey,
PPP.
yeah.
Say, brother, look, man, I want to invite all y'all over, man, to my channel, bro. I want to set up a NFC South round table.
Let's do it.
Matter of fact, Swan, me and Cowboy, we gonna do a show this Thursday, man, for this Saints Falcons game. So if you can join us, man, give Cowboy some backup. And I'm gonna get some other Saints content creators, man. We gonna get in
Yeah,
there. We gonna have some fun, man.
I like
And
it.
yeah.
PPP next time Panthers and Saints play, man. I like to set up, man, us doing the live stream together of the game, bro. If
Let's
that
do it.
if that works for you, you know what I'm
Let's
saying?
do it. Let's do
You
it.
know,
Yeah.
That
yeah.
I'm all
work.
for that.
That work.
And for everybody, man, first again, my brother, I appreciate you for having me on your
Yes, sir.
platform, man. I love it, man. My brother, I call my brother like, dog, they asking about you, baby. So I was like, let me pull up then. Let me pull up,
I'm
baby. You
glad
know
you
what I'm
did,
saying?
dog.
Hey,
Dolph,
I don't
I want you
hide,
to drop
baby.
I want you to
I'm
drop
real
your
to
link
this.
in the
I don't
chat for
hide
the
when we
people,
losing.
man.
I wear
I want you to
wear
drop
my
your
jersey. We was 1-8, baby. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
yes,
saw
sir.
Yes,
this
Hey,
sir.
before. I didn't saw
hey,
1-16, 1-15. This ain't nothing, you know.
yes,
But
sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Hey, before you leave, Dolph, I want you to drop your link in the chat for the people. I want because I don't care who you are. I got another content creator that's a Falcons fan. His name is Jew Talk Sports. Very good brother,
Yes.
man.
Yeah,
Yes.
And
Yes.
yeah,
and
yeah,
you know, I don't mind saying, man, y'all go and follow this person, man, because it's all love over here. You feel me? But
yeah, for sure.
Definitely.
yeah, I
Yes.
want
Hey,
more.
please drop
I
it
want
in. Please drop it in the chat because I don't know how to
yeah.
get to you guys' page because I definitely are listening, man. I'm always listening in and commenting, man. I enjoy it.
Will
Yes, sir.
Dolphins good people, man. Dolphins
Yeah,
real
yeah,
good people, man.
yeah,
And
for sure.
Dolphins heavily. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Dolphins heavily invested in the sports arena. Dolph would call boxing matches. He'll
Mm.
call baseball games,
Yeah,
collegiate games, basketball. And when I say call them,
high
he
school.
provides commentary. He literally high school. He
Yeah,
literally calls games. This man is very knowledgeable. He know his sports, man, and he's
That's
yeah,
fair
cool.
for the most part.
yeah.
He's fair for the most part. He gonna
Hey,
keep his
look,
rivalries going, but he's fair for the most part, man. It's a
Uh,
real good dude, man. Solid dude, man.
yeah.
look.
And
I'm gonna tell you. I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
tell
go
y'all
ahead. My
something,
bad.
man. I don't like talking on the phone, right? I do more texting than anything else. But when this
Yeah,
cat called me up, he invited me to be on this platform. I gladly accepted. But he and I talked like we was at the barbecue. But I'm gonna tell
yeah,
you the way he flipped that conversation. We were talking about football. I'm talking about anything we could talk about. We talked about when it came to sports. But then there came that Falcon Saints rivalry. I just said, man, Bubba, we just gonna do a show, man. It's too much. It's too much knowledge right there. It's too much knowledge because a lot of people don't realize how the Falcon Saint rivalry got started. So we're gonna
in the
drop that on
West.
Thursday and give everybody a highlight on how it actually got started and what led up to how it is today. So
I'm gonna tell you how I got started. Yeah, yeah. The Saints they're a dirty team. They stadium ain't got no windows. Yeah,
There you go.
you don't know
There
what
you
time you're
go.
walking out. Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
one way in and one way out.
It's like playing.
One way in,
Right.
one way
It's
Hole in
out.
the
like playing a
wall,
football
baby.
game in a cave.
In the dark stadium,
It's like
man.
playing a
Hole in
football
the
game in a
wall.
cave.
Man.
Hey, Will, you
No
notice that you didn't
AC.
see Arthur Blank on the sideline Sunday because they let the sun in the stadium.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
can't
yeah,
appear
yeah.
when the
Oh,
sun is out
vampire.
like
Yeah,
that.
he was
So there you
gone.
go.
You gotta keep Count Dracula out, bro.
There you go, dog.
Gotta
There
keep
you
the
go.
count
Yeah.
out, baby. Put that garlic on Count Dracula and
Hey,
shit.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Hey, it was a pleasure meeting you, gentlemen. I appreciate talking with y'all, man. It's a pleasure meeting
Yes,
y'all.
sir. Hey,
Same
And
here,
Will,
Pleasure the
brother.
before
same
you
with
go, and I gotta drop out too, but PPP, and to my brother Dolph and Cowboy. But Will, I'm gonna say this to you. You and I have talked. You know what I'm saying, Chief Warren. You know how I paid homage and respect because I know what's what, man, and I got respect for you. And he won't like me doing this to y'all. Y'all will won't like me doing this, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all know I'm a U.S. Army veteran, and I'm a proud veteran, man,
Well,
of the
definitely.
U.S.
appreciate your
Army.
service, brother.
Thank you.
yes,
Yeah,
sir.
man, and
Go
appreciate your
Navy.
support. But this brother right here, you know what a chief warrant officer is in either way, don't you, Cowboy?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. You know it's a rarefied situation when you encounter a five-star general, right?
All right.
They only
Exactly.
get that fifth star on very rarefied situations and occasions. Same thing is with a five-star, a chief warrant of the fifth rank. We'll
Mm-hmm.
have a chief warrant four. You can kind of encounter them on most bases. It'll be one or two of them
Yeah.
here or there. Cowboy, I'm telling you, rarefied company. This brother right here was a chief warrant officer five. He don't wear that around to get no respect or nothing else. But every opportunity I get,
Wait,
I pay homage to him.
who was a warrant officer?
This guy,
Will?
Will Dangerous Robinson.
I was,
Oh,
man.
okay,
Hey,
okay. I thought you were
I
saying
retired.
Will. I meant
I
Dolph.
retired at the army.
Oh,
Nah,
okay, okay,
Yeah, man.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm
they
sorry.
won't let
Okay.
me in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I thank you for that. But like for me,
Yeah.
I just enjoy like I finally get an opportunity. Like when I was in the army and I was a W-5 and I was the senior warrant officer for IT and cyber, I couldn't
Right,
really like get on podcasts and talk junk and have fun and just be a normal person.
right,
Yeah.
And
right.
now I get to live a normal life and I love it. So
Yeah.
that's one of the reasons why I jump on podcasts and stuff like that, man. I
Yeah.
appreciate just meeting you
Yeah.
gentlemen. I know I'm gonna jump on and subscribe to you guys' channel. and play the chat and enjoy hanging with y'all and giving y'all some
come through.
BS on the constants. Man, I appreciate
Please
y'all.
do.
Hey, look, them Chief Warrant officers, they were high status on our ship. I was on the John F. Kennedy, so them Chief Warrant officers they was able to go up there and eat with the lieutenants and the admirals and all that type of stuff.
Oh yeah,
we had to yell from
a
the
lot of
outside the
people don't
door where the Chief
understand it.
Warrant officer
A
got
lot
to
of
go
people don't
in.
understand it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
appreciate your service there, brother.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. Hey, thank y'all so much,
And thank you
man.
for your service, cowboy.
Hey, thank you for your service. Thank you for your service, man. My brother was a sailor.
My bad. Go ahead, Will. Go ahead.
Yeah, my brother was a sailor, man. The same guy that Red Swan gonna get them tickets for, and his hotel accommodations when we down in New Orleans, man. So
You ain't but a week or two away, Will. Damn it, you ain't but a week or two away.
Hey, no, I've already put that on the credit card, knowing that you gonna pay me. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, it's
I've
good.
already
It's
fronted that.
good. It's good. I mean, what can I say? And Will, I'm gonna tell you another thing. Last thing, PvP, I gotta say this because PvP, you know this is true. Will has been unusually kind to me tonight after that ass whooping yesterday. Dolph smiling because he know we deserve whatever we get today.
Well, you know what? Like I said, it's a long off season, and we ain't gonna kick a brother while he down. But when we get up,
He a Falcon, man. If he a Falcon, I am.
Yeah, Dolph gonna snatch all the feathers off us. He gonna snatch all the
I
feathers
have a
off
12-point power. I have a 12-slide PowerPoint presentation about
Good
the
Lord.
Falcons and Red Swarm during the off season. I got 12 weeks of content for you. I'm ready.
Hey, one thing about Dolph, he's not gonna miss that opportunity now.
No,
we
sir.
were streaming a what was the Warriors championship game? Oh my goodness! I'm talking about how he flipped that to being a Falcon, a Cauldron downfall. I'm talking about before we sign off, he got to say something about those Falcons. I tell you, and I be trying to cut him some slack. I say, okay, I get it.
You ain't cut him
He's
no
still a little
slack.
heartbroken.
Yeah.
But he's all love, though. I like it.
Wait, what? 23-3?
I ain't gonna lie.
23-3?
I'm tired.
What's 23-3?
It's about that time, PPP. It's about that time,
Yeah,
brother.
it's about that time, baby. I'm about to give me some rest. But I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, PPP, I was trying to put my link in, bro, but it's not letting me, bro.
Nah, I just subscribed to you. I just subscribed to you in the back chat. I see it in the back chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Appreciate
let me copy this real quick and let me post
Appreciate it
here. Let me see if it's gonna let me do it here. Oh, I just reposted to the same thing. My bad. Hold on.
But man, I have enjoyed y'all tonight, Will. I mean that sincerely. You could have took it any way you want to took it tonight, man. And I know you capable. So I and Dolph too. Dolph can shoot. He can shoot dice with the best of them. He can shoot dice with the best of them. Yeah.
You say you shoot dice with the best of them?
Yeah, he can. Dolph can shoot dice.
Yes, beat Carolina though.
Yeah, you did.
Hey, all right, Dolph. Yeah. See, Dolph, we gonna knock a whole crawfish brawl out y'all when we see y'all.
Held their ass to 7.
Oh yeah.
I told y'all, Dolph can shoot dice with the best of them. Now, don't get it twisted.
See, carry him in his hip pocket, huh?
I'm Cajun season all down Bourbon Street. Yeah.
I know. We go.
Hey, don't be out there doing interviews. He got dice in the pocket.
Yeah, we go skin it. We go skin them cats, bro.
All right, fellas. Hey, man, I appreciate y'all, man.
Appreciate you,
y'all have a
PPP.
good night, chat. Hey, man, I'm
take care, y'all.
brothers. We gone, y'all.
Yes. Appreciate it.